What is up, my friends? You are very, very welcome along to the first watch along of the Arne Slot era as Liverpool head coach. Absolutely delighted to be here with you guys tonight. Are we ready? We've got plenty of time to talk through the starting 11, the possibilities, and of course, well, I'm sure talk about some transfer stuff as well. Delighted to be here with you guys tonight. Delighted to be looking at the Reds. Finally in action. It feels like a very, very long time since we last got to see the boys kick the ball around. So here we are, ready to go tonight. Of course, we will be up against Fekir, as James Pearce said. Fekir Friday is here, but he'll be lining up against Liverpool today. So we will go through it. Look, don't be nitpicky about the way we're lining up the players as well. We're all sailing blind here. We're all guessing as best as we can about how the lads are going to line up. You can see the team on your screen. It's Kelleher, Bradley, Vandenberg, Kwanzaa, Costas, Endo, Elliott, Curtis Jones, Mohamed Salah, Fabio Carvalho and Dominic Szoboszlai. They are your starting 11. Also, want to say a massive thank you to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. And don't you guys forget that you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com by using our discount code Anfield Agenda. I was just checking the clock just to make sure it was working for you. I was just, eagle eyes and all that, Just making sure you were watching. Well done, you passed the test. It wasn't that I was testing stuff earlier and forgot to unhide it. You guys are on it. There we go. At least we know the clock works. Right, now all I need to do to remember is make sure I start the clock when the game starts. But there we go. Rocking my 24-25 Elia home kit, said Elk70. Well in, great choice, my man. Love that. Weird collar. It is, but you're rocking the right player. Well in. Arnie's tricky red, said Mike. Hopefully, my man. Hopefully. Look, one thing I'll say to you wonderful people tonight is don't let the result bother you. Whether we win 100-0 or we lose 2-1, because we wouldn't be losing 100-0. Don't worry about it. It's all about relationships, getting used to the system, building up fitness. The result means absolutely nothing. Now, of course, we don't want to lose any games, but tonight it's just about getting used to what Arne Slot's tricky Reds look like. Craig, does it feel weird, a game at almost midnight? I tell you what, mate, I'd love this to be the case all the time. This is peak Craig hours. I'll let you on a little secret. I've just had me dinner just before I came on to do the stream. So yeah, this is right in my wheelhouse, ladies and gentlemen. I'm good to go at this time of night. So you'll get peak Craig wide awake, ready to go. And of course, ready to hear what you guys are thinking. So a couple of little bits and pieces that caught my eye before tonight. And they're around transfers. But one of them is about Arsenal. This is an interesting one, and if Arsenal pull this off, it's a very, very, very good coup. The Daily Express have reported in their late edition, or in tomorrow's edition, Arsenal are reportedly prepared to repeat their loan success with David Raya by luring 2024 Euro star Fabian Ruiz from Paris Saint-Germain. Now look, that dude ran the show in the Euros in midfield. And if Arsenal get him in, that is a good addition to them. Chelsea, we thought they'd finish losing the plot, but no, ladies and gentlemen, no. Chelsea are ready to let up to 12 more players leave this summer. And Malang Sarr's £100,000 a week contract was ripped up. This is madness. So I'm glad we do have more stability than that. Like, imagine ripping up players' contracts or trying to get rid of 12 players before the summer transfer window ends. That's a lot of players moving. Now, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you can get 1 month of LFC TV Go by signing up completely free. Make sure that you take your opportunity. If you want to join us for the watch along and you haven't got LFC TV or LFC TV Go, you can get 1 month free by signing up on LFC TV Go. So do check that out if you were wondering how you could watch the game. Finley said, let's get crack-a-lacking. Absolutely, bro. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Let's hope, Finley, you like this, mate. Let's hope there's not a storm coming. Unlike your released single. Do check it out. Finley Earsley Guitar. Storm, the new single, out now. I wish I was talented, mate. I wish I could sing a tune or play a guitar or do anything. He says as he's hyping up his live shows over in the UK next week. Where's Carvalho playing? Don't know. Probably through the centre, false nine, I would imagine. But look, we'll figure it all out together as we go along. This is great. A few points watching the match. Love it, said James Hart. Absolutely, mate. Peak drinking hours this. Couple of pints. Bit of Craigo on the L background. We're good to go. I was watching the build-up here on LFC TV myself, and it was good to see Neil Atkinson of the Anfield Rap was on there speaking with Gary McAllister and Peter McDowell. And look, I do get sensitive and prissy about a lot of stuff about the club blocking us out, but I'm a big admirer of all things Anfield Rap, and it's good to see Neil Atkinson getting recognised like that, as he always does by the club, to be fair. Big fan of their work, so good to see him giving his thoughts ahead of today's game. Craig, I have to leave at midnight. Sorry, I can't be around. Good luck in your shows. Thank you, Jacob. You're really kind, mate. I appreciate your support. 1 week. I can't believe I'm saying it, folks. 1 week tonight we'll be in Cardiff on stage for the second last Anfield Agenda live show. And then on Sunday, 1 week away, we'll be in the beautiful city of Liverpool at the Hot Water Comedy Club for our last ever stage show. You can still get your ticket. The link is in the description of this. But tonight we're, of course, being brought to you by our friends at Manscaped. Don't forget your balls will thank you very much indeed. They absolutely will. I use Manscaped products regularly, as you can tell. I'm not getting me lad out, so don't be asking. Now, you can't give out to me because it's after midnight nearly, so I can swear and I can curse and I can, talk adulty stuff. Where can I get the Anfield Agenda Cross Adidas sweater? Honestly, I don't know if we're going to make them available, mate, because of the price. No other reason. So I got a couple of hoodies made up. I got a couple of t-shirts made up, few red, few black, just to try them out, see what they look like. If we could get them at a reasonable price for you guys, I probably would consider putting them on as merch. But realistically, you're talking disgusting numbers. This hoodie alone, without anything, just off the rack in the shop, cost me €60. Then the embroidery, let's say another tenner. So you're at €70 cost price. It's impossible. But the mugs we will make sure that we have available. We are ordering a batch of those. So if you'd like yourself an all new shiny Anfield Agenda mug, don't worry, we get them sorted out in the next few weeks. Craig, looking forward to the match. Also, can't wait for the Liverpool show. My lad Milo 11 can't wait. Lovely to meet you and your son Milo, mate, and thank you for both coming along. We hope to put on a good show for you on the night. Of course, we've got Carl Porter, comedian extraordinaire, going to be opening up for us as well, doing a little bit of stand-up comedy, and then I'll come on to disappoint everybody with the talent will be on before me, shall we say, and then I'll come out and do my best. Craig, can't wait to see this match. I'll be at the Arsenal match, the third slot match. What are your expectations for this match / pre-season, said to Beast. I don't really have many expectations, mate. I just want to see what Arne slot football looks like. I want to see progression, obviously. You want to see the fitness levels go up. Hopefully we see a couple of young players put in performances that we weren't expecting, or maybe, how do I say this? Kick the door down and put their way into Arne Slot's thinking for the upcoming season. Yeah, it's good. All positives. And my main aim in pre-season is, of course, no injuries to any of the boys. And that's it. Other than that, we're all good. I'd pay €80 for that. Thank you, mate. Look, sometimes I can get these hoodies. Look, like anything else, sometimes you can get them cheaper. If I could get the hoodie for about 40 quid cost price and then let's say a tenner on, maybe we could figure out something. But the t-shirts we might be able to sort out. Yeah, they do look good though, I have to say. I really do like them myself as well. But look, leave it with me and I'll try my best to see if I can't find a supplier to get these for you at a reasonable price. Do I have photos of the t-shirts I can show you? Do you know what? I think I have some photos I could probably bring up on screen and show you, but we'll save that for another live stream. Craig, can you give my dad, Thaddy, a shout out? Yes, Thaddy. Kunasathathu Makara. How are we? Welcome and lovely to have you in. We've got a poll up asking for predictions. Liverpool win, draw, or Real Betis win. Over to you guys too. Let us know your thoughts. Robbo got a knock. That was in the Euros though. That was even before he joined up with the boys over in America. He's still nursing that injury concern. So I wouldn't be too worried about Robbo. It's not a new injury that I'm aware of anyway. Score prediction. Oh God, I don't know. I don't have a clue. Really difficult to try and predict in a friendly like this when we don't know who's playing for the 90, who's playing a half an hour, 45. I don't know. Just I just want a good performance. I just want to enjoy watching the boys, and I'm genuinely like a big child now. I'm really excited, looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to watching any of the sports in the Olympics? I love the Olympics more than the World Cup. It's my favourite event, said Stargirl. Yeah, there's a few. Obviously, there's a couple of Irish stars in the making. We've got a taekwondo guy by the name of Mark, I think it is, Mark Woolasey, who's, or is it something else, Woolasey, sorry. And of course, we've got, I can never pronounce the girl's name, so excuse me, but we've got a really, really, really competitive 400 metre runner who's 4th best time in the world and looking really good. Ashel Rashid, excuse my pronunciations. Again, I can't do it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a couple of things, alright. I always like to watch the likes of the high dive, you know, things that scare the crap out of me. So I'd never be able to do what Mr. Tom Daly or any of those lads have done. Or ladies, of course. So yeah, always watch that. Watch the 100 metres. Probably watch the tennis as well, to be honest with you. And maybe, I don't really watch the football at the Olympics, in all honesty, but definitely a few bits and pieces. My wife wants to see what the breakdancing is all about. Craig, when you come into Sweden, would love to buy you a pint. I'm pretty much a teetotaler, believe it or not. But I will absolutely have a pint of Diet Coke if that's going on offer. Never been to Sweden, mate. Never been, but I definitely do hope to get over there. Adam Brown said, an Adrian masterclass incoming for Betis. Have the words Adrian and masterclass ever been in the same sentence before? We'll soon find. There he is, look. There he is, the big arsehole. Mighty Red. Look at him, the big fraud. I've got beef with Mighty Red. I've big beef with Mighty Red. There's Diogo, signing a couple of shirts as well. Good to see Diogo is now back with the boys after his excerpts at the Euros with Portugal. Look at him, big Mighty Red heading him. Nunes Hattie. Well, Nunes won't be playing today, so we don't need to worry about that, mate. Nunes is still on his jolly bobs. He's on his holidays, of course. Same with the likes of Trent. Oh, are you worried about the Trent photos, by the way? Are you worried? So, Madrid Extra posted a picture to say, going to the club in LA, we see Kylian Mbappe, and who's he sitting next with? Jude Bellingham, Arlene Tchouameni, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. I'm sure Trent's just enjoying time with fellow superstars. And he's definitely signing a new deal, aren't you, Trent? Come on now. Come on, let's get that deal sorted. The Philly Fanatic clears Mighty Red. Now, the Philly Fanatic is a mascot I can get behind, mate. Give me a bit of attitude like the Philly Fanatic, and I will absolutely change my opinion on Mighty Red. I want Mighty Red up there in people's faces, you know? Not all happy clappy. Oh, hello everybody. I want Mighty Red tripping up children. I want Mighty Red showing a bit of attitude. How do you get up the game? You can get a free month of LFC TV Go by just going and subscribing. So there is still that opportunity. You've got about half an hour until the game kicks off. So don't forget to check that one out. Cracking collab with Sai, a really good watch. Thank you, Adrian. It was really good fun. He's a lovely guy. Certainly going to be returning the favour and having Sai on our channel. Definitely say go have a look at his channel. Top guy. Really knowledgeable. Really fun. Really kind-hearted as well. Liverpool fan in Japan. Really great guy. So yes, thank you, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was fun for me as well. So didn't I promise you I'd be in a different mood? Those of you who joined me for the stream earlier on when we were talking about the owners and blah blah blah. I told you, I promised you, I'll be back, I'll be light-hearted, I'll be ready to go. Fun Craig is here, but transfer talk really does, it gets under my skin when we talk about the owner. So I'm glad tonight we're here to just talk about what we're going to see. Here's a bit of a freaky one for you. Many of you will already know this, some of you may not. Did you know that our new head coach, Arne played in a competitive match against our captain, Virgil van Dijk? Yep. They did play against each other in the Netherlands. It's a really weird picture to have a look at, thinking about where they are now, of course. But they did lock horns in a competitive game previously. Oh, there you go. Harry's just put it into the chat as well. Have you seen the picture of VVD Groningen playing against Slot? Yes. it's quite freaky to look at now, isn't it? You know, all these years later, knowing what we do. What's this one? So, Lewis Steele has reported, and thank you, Mark, for sending this on to me. James McConnell absent with a slight knock, nothing more, nothing to do with interest in a loan move or anything like that. So, thank you for that one. Right, look, ladies and gentlemen, we got to pay the bills. So, just a little reminder. Summer is here, and it's time to make sure that the grass on your pitch is playable. And there is no better partner to do that than Manscaped. The only lawnmower that is fit for purpose is, of course, the all-new Lawnmower 5.0 from our friends at Manscaped. Part of the Performance Package Ultra 5.0 as well. Why not join myself and 10 million other men worldwide who use Manscaped as our male grooming partner? If you're not aware what it looks like, check out this beautiful set you can see there on screen. That is the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. The fantastic Lawnmower Ultra Electric Trimmer features skin-safe technology guarding your family jewels against any grooming mishaps. It also features Manscaped's brightest ever LED spotlight, perfect for precision grooming, even in the trickiest spots. And it's also waterproof. Everything that you've seen on screen there comes as part of the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. And you can get it for 20% off and free shipping simply by using our code Anfield20 at checkout. That is 20% off and free shipping. Don't forget about the Beard Hedger Pro Kit as well for all of you gentlemen that are lucky enough to be able to grow a beard, because I can't. Don't forget to check out that as well over at Manscaped. You can get 20% off, free shipping and a couple of free gifts as well by using our discount code Anfield20. Late Night Craigo is the best. Well, thank you. I'll take it. My friend who's coming in, we don't do politics on the channel, mate. I'm not disagreeing or agreeing with you. We just don't talk politics on the channel. So please keep that away from the chat. And we just, we're all about bringing people together on here. You know, we don't want to push people further apart. And politics is a fairly divisive subject at the best of times. James Hart, thank you, sir, for your super chat. Very, very kind of you, bro. Appreciate it. Bransfield said, thanks, Craig, for the streams as always. Highlight of the week, mate. It is entirely my pleasure. You guys never need to thank me for anything. It is truly part of my favorite my favorite time of the day to come on here. Apart from maybe sexy time with the missus, you know, this is the highlight of the day. Thank you, Craig, for all the work. Best channel ever, said Mike. Mike, again, mate, it's a pleasure for me. No need to thank me. The pleasure is all mine. So thank you to you guys. Now, if you do want to say a little quick sneaky little thank you, just hit that like button. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so as well. I don't have a score prediction, Kalua, my friend. I don't. I have no idea what to expect. For me, it's just all about seeing what Arne football looks like for Liverpool. And I'm truly, really... I don't think I've ever been this excited for a pre-season game before. When is the match starting? It is starting at 12:30, or on your time, going by what your time is now, 1:30. Don't support Liverpool, but I like you, mate. AFCA. Thank you. I like me too. I think I'm pretty awesome. Nah, honestly do. Thank you. We appreciate all the support of people from whatever club you support. If you come in, you join our community, you're part of the chat, you're part of the community, you're part of our family. So thank you. And I do love your username. I don't cup my farts, but I do fart in freezers in supermarkets, as I've admitted to before. Not the normal freezers. I don't go crouching over the little pizza freezers. No, the big ones. The ones the ice cream's in. Open them. Close it. And enjoy. Almost a year already. Love the channel, mate. Can't wait for the Prem again. Said Tickle My Teabag. The usernames tonight are on point. Yes, I can't wait either. Excited. Look, I want my transfers. I do. I want them. I'm jumping up and down. But look, tonight's not the night to talk about them. Would take conference over UCL any day for silverware. Adam, I don't get you, bro. Look, silverware. Whatever European trophy you're in, win it. That's the look. I personally found it quite embarrassing that we didn't win the Europa League last year. I felt like we should have proved we were too good for that competition. And we didn't. We were knocked out in the quarterfinals by the eventual winners, and deserving winners, you know. They beat us fairly over the 2 legs. But look, whatever competition you're in, if you're in the Europa League, Europa Conference League, or the Premier League, win it. That's what it's all about. A trophy is a trophy. This is great. Mad Live at 12. This is savage. James loving it. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Rob Dance, thank you for the super sticker, my friend. Really, really nice of you. Yeah, I'm really just happy to be back talking about football. I also love seeing when LFC TV go out and about, meet Liverpool fans, you know, over in the States who've come in to watch the team. It's class. I love it. I love that people get to meet up and forge new friendships, just secure that bond with the football club as well. I wish I was over there in the States myself. I've always dreamt about doing a pre-season tour, following the Reds around somewhere, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. HJJ Gaming said, been watching you for a couple of weeks now. First time on a watch along, proper excited. Well, that's how we built our channel, mate, from the ground up, is watch alongs. We have some fun stuff. Who wants to see the new goal celebration? Do you want to see the new goal celebration? I'm going to need some love hearts on the screen. We do have quite a snazzy new goal celebration, so let me know if you want to see it. It's quite cool. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I would love to see an academy graduate given a chance. I have faith on some of them. I don't think it's an unpopular opinion at all, mate. You know, we love the idea of academy products coming through, and you may hear me banging on about signings and all, but I also love the academy products coming through. So all good for me. Arne will surprise a lot of people. Hope he's back. Said 7-inch destroyer. It's about 2 inches bigger than my name should be. But thank you, mate. Right, you ready for the goal? You ready? Here we go. I've got a new button for the goal. You ready? Let's pretend like we've scored. What do we think? Quite snazzy. It's cool, isn't it? It's really fun. I'm a big child, so I love anything like that. How to watch the game? Sign up to LFC TV Go. You get 1 month free. That's how the best way for you to watch the game, mate. They're on LFC TV and LFC TV Go. Sabrina, there's a guy here called 7-inch destroyer. Yeah. Can I nickname myself the 5-inch destroyer? She didn't reply. That means I'm not destroying nothing, folks. Other than the possibility of me actually sleeping in my own bed. What's my prediction? I don't have one. I don't. Oh, look, she's out there smashing stuff now. 5 centimeters. I'm a grower, not a shower. What do I think about transfers? Oh, well, you don't want me talking about transfers, mate. You don't want me talking about transfers. Transfer Craig's a very different person to watch along Craig. Yeah, you don't want me talking about transfers at the minute because I'm not very happy about it. Storm said, for me, kickoff is 1:30 a.m. in South Africa. It's yeah, we're 18 minutes away from kickoff, and I'm just so happy. Honestly, I'm just so happy to be back watching the Reds. Watching John Barnes at the minute, strolling around Pittsburgh. Who's that guy on screen with John Barnes? The guy with the big beard. Somebody tell me, who is he? Who's the guy with the big beard that's on screen with John Barnes? Love the hoodie. Thank you, John. It's just brand new. Just got it today. Got a couple of t-shirts as well that I'll be showing you over the next few weeks. We've got some red ones, some white ones, or some red ones, some black ones. All Adidas, of course. Just tell them it's big enough to fill a pram. Well, I can't even do that anymore, Papa, you know, because I did go and get... So, can't even do that anymore. Oh, Brett Keisel, Steelers legend. There you go. I had a feeling it was probably a former or a current Steelers player, but there you go. Carvalho's going to cook today, said David Scarf. Am I watching on LFC TV? Just want to make sure I'm the same. Yes. Now, we probably won't be on the same time because I'm on a streaming platform for mine. So these things usually mean that I'm a little bit delayed behind. So I will sync up the clock for you all. So don't worry about that. Been a while since I messaged you in the chat. Just feeling a bit low. Thanks for keeping up with all the amazing content. Well, look, firstly and foremost, mate, thank you for being in with us. I hope life comes around for you a little bit, and I hope things start moving in a positive direction, bro. But we're always here. If you need to vent or you need to chat, your friends at Anfield Agenda will be here, and it's lovely to have you in with us. Thank you. It's good to be back. Love the new setups at John Power. Thank you, mate. Thank you. We've, yeah, look, it's been a long summer. It really has felt like a very, very long summer. But we are finally getting to the nitty-gritty now. Preseason games, here we go. This is the only one of the USA tour that I'm going to be able to cover. So I'm trying to make the most of it tonight. I will be in the UK myself next week, so I won't be able to cover the games. I'll be doing a show in Cardiff and a show in Liverpool. So I will be doing this game, and then I'll be doing the last game against Sevilla. But unfortunately, the two in the middle, I won't be able to do a watch-along of. Can we please stop deleting comments from United fans who just say the word United, United, please, please, please. Other club fans are allowed in our chat. We only remove comments for toxicity or trolling or other racist or stuff like that. People are allowed to support other clubs. And Adam's always been in our chat loads of times. So, you know, leave them be. You know, they're allowed to support another club. It's not a crime. Craig, cake, brownies or blondies? All of the above. All of them. I love all of them. Yeah, I love them all. What's this? Oh, I don't know what Crosby sending me there. What's this one? Arne Slot, a few comments from our gaffer before the game said, I'm excited, of course, because of the fans, but also 2 weeks of training, always excited to see what we can bring, and Anfield Agenda is the best fan channel bar none. Some of that was made up. I'll let you figure out which one it was. Do 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 do. Some of these mods act like it's North Korea when United fan comes. I know, leave them be. You know, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. United fans have been very good to me over the years. You know, we don't always agree, but there's a mutual respect there. And when I've had difficult times, United fans have reached out to me many a time to make sure I'm okay. I'll never forget that. I'll never want your club to win a game of football, but I respect them and they respect us. So let's let them have a bit of banter every now and again. Something's wrong. Why is Craig being nice? It's different, Craig, Emmanuel. I keep telling you, bro. The owners and the transfers, that's the part that winds me up. This is watch along, Craig. This is exciting stuff. This is ready to watch a new era. Did I watch Manchester City for Celtic 3? I did not. No, I didn't. Didn't somebody beat them though? Didn't Celtic beat them 4-3? Or I don't think City won 4-3. I think it was the other way around if I'm not mistaken. Because my recollection of that one was that Celtic went 3-1 up. Then City brought it back to 3-3 or something. And then it ended 4-3 to Celtic. I thought that was the score. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Opinion on Real Betis. I always have a soft spot for Real Betis, and I don't know why. I do. In the Sevilla derby, I'll always be on the side of Real Betis. There's no logical reason for it. I don't have an attachment to Real Betis or anything, but always liked Real Betis. So yeah, enjoyable game is all I hope for tonight. I hope no injuries to either team, and Mo is looking primed and ready to go out there with his. Look, who doesn't love shaved-headed Mo? You know what I mean? Shaved-headed Mo's different gravy, ready to go. They're nice boots as well. They're lovely boots that Mo has on. Thought you were sleeping. Then I say, let me double check. Never, ever, ever said I wasn't going to be doing this one, mate. I said I won't be able to do the Arsenal game because I'm travelling to the UK really early the next morning. It's really weird to see a strong team in a friendly game, said Frankie. Thank you for being with us, mate. Anfield Agenda, Ultra member for 11 months. It's a good side, yes, it is. It's going to be interesting. So, as you can see on screen, maybe those of you who can't quite make it out, I'll go through it for you. Liverpool lineup is as follows, at least to start with. Queeveen Callagher in goal, then Conor Bradley at right back, Costas at left back, Sepp van den Berg and Jarell Quansah are the centre backs today. Then it's Toro Endo, Harvey Elliott and Mr. Curtis Jones. Mohamed Salah, Fabio Carvalho and Dominic Szoboszlai are your attackers. I have absolute respect for United and their success, unlike another club from Manchester who I absolutely hate, said Adam Brown. I'd be in that camp as well, mate. I have a respectful rivalry with Manchester United. I respect their accomplishments. I respect them as a club. I respect the supporters. I have zero respect for the Blue Shower. Although some of their fans have been kind over the years, but yeah, I don't like the other half of Manchester, shall we say. Right, so Lewis Steele has given some observations on Liverpool's warm-up here. He said Johnny Heidinga, very vocal, leading the warm-up. Training only and Ben Doak, the only outfield subs on the pitch, could mean that they're the first planned changes. And Sepp van den Berg looks energetic. There you go. Some observations from Lewis Steele, who's over there covering the game. Conor Crosby currently being interviewed there on LFC TV. Oh no, that's Queeveen Callagher. Who can tell the difference between them? They both look alike. Did I see Bray Wanderers versus Wexford? No, I didn't, mate. No, I didn't. I've had a really, really, really hectic week this week, so playing catch up a lot of the time. But tomorrow's my day off. I get a whole glorious day off, which is lovely. I can't wait to watch Fabio Carvalho in action. Yes, look. If we look at the starting 11 there, for me, I'm really interested to see, like you've said, see how Fabio Carvalho gets on. It'll be interesting to have a look at Sepp van den Berg, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones. I mean, it's intriguing. Yeah, I mean, other than Conor Bradley and maybe Costas, Kelleher, and Quansah, the rest I'm really intrigued to see how they get on with, because, you know, defenders are defenders, but I'm very interested to see the likes of Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, and Fabio Carvalho, see how they operate and how they're utilised in this system. Where's Dan's? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's still nursing and rehabbing an injury. Could be wrong, but I think that's the case. What channel are you watching it from? Well, as far as I'm aware, it's only on one channel, and that's LFC TV. So, yeah, LFC TV and LFC TV Go are the only places usually where you can watch Liverpool's pre-season games. So that is your options. Now, you do get 1 month free when you sign up to LFC TV Go. So, you know, you could get a free month, get the pre-season games in. Oh, it's on ESPN Plus in America. There you go. ESPN Plus in America as well. Thank you. Blue King said he's going to Plymouth. Yes, we spoke the other day about the fact Rooney was interested in taking Jayden Danns on loan for the season. Probably the right call for me, for Jayden to go on loan. Only because I want him to keep building up that confidence, keep banging in goals, and he's the real deal. So I think playing right now for him is really important. Do you think Szoboszlai could play midfield or right or left wing? Well, he's playing left wing technically tonight in our graphic anyway. Do I think he could play? He could play on the right side. Yes, absolutely. I don't know about midfield as much as I would think of a number 10, but at Leipzig he played in the right side, right wing position. Do you reckon Fabio stays? I think it'll be up to how he gets on in pre-season, and I'm not trying to pawn you off. I genuinely think that that's the case. Super chat from somebody I missed, actually, Russell Dalal. Let me scroll back up. I think I missed one there. John Power, we've done John's one. I think I missed one. Let me just read it out anyway. Mark has kindly sent it to me. I think we need new owners if they don't strengthen every window. I forgot we had that super chat as we ended the last stream. Thank you, Mark. We do need new owners if we don't get some backing in the market, but look, that's for another conversation, isn't it? You know my take on the transfer market. Corey said, drunk as hell for the first preseason game. What a way to be. I love it. I love it, mate. Well in. Enjoy yourself. Sure, it's the weekend. Could the ticket prices have direct connection with the empty seats? I don't know. I don't know because I don't know the price, in all honesty. I would expect to see far bigger, if not sold out, crowds for the Arsenal and Manchester United games, but I really don't know enough about the pricing of the game over in Pittsburgh. Yeah, sorry, mate, I just don't know. What I would say is, I always feel like whatever the ticket prices are in pre-season, they're usually too expensive. So, if you're new to the channel, a couple of things. We'd love you to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a like, and remember, 1 week to go until we're in Cardiff and Liverpool, our last 2 live stage shows. If you want to come and see us, the tickets are priced at just £15. They're all ages events, and you can get your tickets with a link in the description of this stream. And of course, today we are being brought to you by our friends at Manscaped. You can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide, manscaped.com, using our code Anfield20. Love you a lot, no problem. Love supporting this channel. Best one going, don't you know? Thank you, appreciate that, Corey. $70, said Cal. That must be $70. Is not too bad, to be fair. $70 not too bad. But I would imagine that that's the starting price now. I would imagine they go a little bit higher than that, but 70 quid, it's about what, €55? That's not €60. It's not too bad. Ryan Wright, super chat, gotta read it out. Arne slot, la 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 la. Arne slot, la 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 la. Thought you weren't doing a watch along. Again, absolutely positively, Stefanos. Never said that, bro. I said I wouldn't be able to do the Arsenal game because I'll be travelling early the next morning over to the UK. But this one, I'm good to go. I will miss the Arsenal and the United games, unfortunately, mate. But I will be able to do the Sevilla game. Craig Adams, thank you, bro, for gifting a membership. Appreciate you. Thank you. Alfie said, is there any other channel it's on? ESPN Plus was the only other one I'd seen, mate, according to the chat anyway. Bray lost to Shells in the FAI Cup 1-0. Love the hoodie. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Just got a couple of them made just to see what they look like, you know. Why do we have a game at midnight? Because we're in the United States of America in the preseason tour, my friend. And I believe it is what? What is it over there? 4:30, 5:30 local kickoff time? Go channel, go Craig. Go comment. What do I think about Carvalho as a striker? I think more thinking false 9, you know, but I don't mind, mate. Look, I'm truly... I know you've all been listening to Moni Craig for the last month and a half about transfers and all, but today's different. Today's happy Craig. What have we got? 7:30 kickoff in Miami. So 7:30 kickoff local time. There you go. So, boom. Perfection. Nice time to kick off a game of football. What do I expect from Van den Berg? To play well enough that somebody wants to pay the money to take him away. Because for me, I don't see a future there after the comments he made. But there's lots of interest. It just seems like nobody's willing to pay the £70 million Liverpool wants. So the clubs I'm aware of that have shown some interest in Sepp van den Berg are obviously Mainz, Stuttgart, PSV Eindhoven, Bologna have looked at him as well. And so if anybody pays the money, I think, you know, he leaves. If they don't pay the money, then he may get his opportunity. Ryan Johnson, thank you for gifting a membership, mate. That one's gone to Harry Klein. For me, I wouldn't. How do I say this without being disrespectful? Sepp Vandenberg, in my opinion, made his bed with his comments in the summer. And I disagreed with a lot of what he said. I can understand that he wants to play football. I get that. I can understand that maybe he feels like Liverpool haven't given him enough opportunities. But ultimately, he's gone out on loan, and the price tag that Liverpool have put on him, I think, is fair. £17 million seems fair to me compared to some of the prices that we're seeing for transfers this summer. YouTube Pixel, I'm going to Spain next week and I won't be able to come into the live, but I'll make sure after next week I'm back in. I'm going to Spain in about 6 weeks. In about 6 weeks we're going over to Spain for a week. I can't wait. And then we're going over to Turkey in October for a week. The hoodies are great. Will there ever be a merch sale as it looks great? I just don't think we can make it feasible, mate. You know, numbers wise. Because it would be very, very expensive. But we do have mugs that we've ordered. And I've got some here. And we will be selling them. They'll probably be somewhere either £12 or £12.99. And about €14 there or thereabouts for the Anfield Agenda mugs that we have ordered. So them, yes, but the hoodie, it's just so expensive. I wouldn't ask anybody to pay what it would cost. So I think this is more just for me to wear on streams and stuff. For instance, this hoodie cost me €60 off the shelf to buy, and then it cost me about a tenner for the embroidery on this. So you're talking about a 70 quid starting point. Now, of course, you might get lucky and get the hoodie on sale somewhere and get it down for a bit cheaper, but you're still looking at really, really silly, high, expensive-ass numbers to do, and it just doesn't make sense. Right, we are almost there. We're almost ready. I'm not in Liverpool game. I'm a red bed and in my Liverpool dressing gown. Nice. Enjoy. Liverpool fans in full voice. Good to see. Suns are shining. Everybody settled in and ready for the game. Could I sell the patches? You mean the Anfield Agenda stuff? Oh, look, we are going to get Anfield Agenda merchandise, mate. You know, we'll just have to get a different brand to sell the stuff with. You know, we will get t-shirts, hoodies, polo shirts, that type of stuff eventually. Just sub to LFC TV Go. Well in, mate. What's your opinion of Liverpool no transfers yet? I'm not very pleased about it. Put it that way. Yeah, I'm not best pleased. But I promised that I'd park up angry Craig and wait for happy Craig. So look, we are waiting for this game to get underway, and hopefully, pretty soon, it kicks off. Can I sell Anfield Agenda Arne on transfers? I don't know. I've never even looked into that type of thing, mate. Look, we've got loads of plans. I just need to find the right supplier of the t-shirts and tops and stuff, and then we'll figure it all out. Right, so teams are starting to make their way down onto the pitch. So before we get underway, just another word from our incredible sponsors. It is, of course, summer, and you need to make sure that the grass on your pitch is kept at a playable level. So why not join myself and 10 million other men worldwide who choose Manscaped as their male grooming partners? The lawnmower that's fit for the job is the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra that you can get for 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com, or you can treat yourself to this beauty, the all-new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. You get the lawnmower, you get the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmers, you get a pair of boxer shorts, you get yourself some ball deodorant. I'm not messing with you, you really do. You get everything included there for 20% off and free shipping with our discount code Anfield20. And for our bearded friends, you can get the Beard Hedger Pro kit again with 20% off and free shipping, or anything on Manscaped with our code Anfield20. Get that 20% off and free shipping. Your balls will thank you, your missus or your fella will thank you, and of course your friends at Anfield Agenda will thank you. What's my prediction? I don't really have one, mate. You know, it's pre-season. I don't really have any thoughts on the prediction or anything like that. I want to just see how we get on. You know, I'm looking forward to watching what we look like under Arne slot. It's weird seeing Adrian out there, by the way, in a Real Betis goalkeeper shirt. Corey said Manscaped's absolutely amazing. They are brilliant. We're kicking off in a couple of seconds for those who are wondering. They're brilliant products, honestly. I've been using them since the 3.0. I've had the 4.0, now the 5.0. Ladies, I hear from a reliable source, my missus, that it's good for the lady areas as well. So don't forget, you know, treat that loved one, that special person in your life. Maybe you've got a fella whose bushes need to be trimmed a little bit. Manscaped have got you covered. The good news is it's waterproof. The battery lasts 90 minutes, so longer than most of us. And it also has the brightest ever LED spotlight included. See, Manscaped said to me when we started working with them, Craig, have fun. Just have fun with it. Pitch it, have fun with it. We don't care what you do, have fun. Well, of course they care, but they told me to have fun with it, so we have fun. I just can't wait for them to release the 7.0, or as I'm going to call it, the 10 Lasso. Yes, imagine me now pitching that. Welcome everybody, and delighted to pitch you guys the all-new Manscaped Lawnmower 7.0. Kubo be top signing. I don't think there's anything to that one, to be fair, Dave. I don't think it's going to happen. Remember, LFC TV used to be free. Did it? I really don't remember. I'm not saying you're right or wrong, mate. It's not too bad. I think it's about £7 a month these days. I can't get LFC TV on my TV package because Sky Glass doesn't have it on the Sky Glass platform. Right, look, the boys are coming down onto the pitch now. Of course, we're a little bit delayed, but it is what it is. We are going to be underway soon. I still don't like the new kit, by the way. It still hasn't won me over. Saw Adrian in the tunnel and had a brain fart moment. I was like, why is this mug still here? Well, he's wearing a pink shirt as well, so... Last time we played Real Betis was in the Champions League. Mark has reliably informed me in 2005-2006, and we won 2-1 on aggregate, so there you go. Josie Coastal, start of a new era. This is a monumental game. Is it? It's fun. I wouldn't call it a monumental game, but it is the start of a new era, as you've rightly said. Now, my friends, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so, and drop a like on the stream. Let's get us up to 1,000 likes. There are quite a few empty seats there. It's like watching Man City in action. Is Jota on the bench? No, he isn't. He's just joined up with the squad, so he's not ready yet to be included in the matchday squads. Hoping for a couple of Newlon appearances. Oh, look, we've got a whole new Newlon for the background. Look, I'll show you again before we get going. What's the new goal celebration? You ready? 3, 2, 1. See? We've got new graphics and all for goals. So you're going to get your Newlon moments, hopefully. Weird seeing Fekir as well walking out knowing what might have been. If you didn't see the comments actually from John Achterberg on a podcast recently, he said if we had have signed Fekir, then we would not have had the money to sign Alisson Becker. I found that very interesting. When does the game start? Soon. They're on the pitch, you know. We're just going through the formalities at the minute. I've never yet seen a game kick off on time in the United States, by the way. Even when I watch the MLS, the games never kick off at the scheduled start times. They're always at least 10 or 15 minutes delayed. how am I feeling? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Excited to see what the Reds look like on their slot. Yeah, buzzing. Really don't like the colour of the new kit. It's so bad, mate. It's so bad. I'm considering buying the away kit, though, when it comes out. I do like that. Right, so we're at the handshakes now. LFC TV goes, Carvalho left, Elliott right, Salah middle. Well, look, we'll figure it out as we go along. Yes, they do. They have Szoboszlai in defensive midfield as well. Or not defensive midfield, in number 10 role, sorry. So they have Elliott on the right, Carvalho on the left, Salah in the centre, Jones and Szoboszlai in the holding roles. In the 10 roles. Behind Endo is Tsimikas, Vandenberg, Kwanzaa and Bradley. You're a legend, Craig. Don't change. I hope not to change, mate. You know? I hope the only thing that does change is more people, you know, come and fall in love with our community and our channel. I honestly, I know I say this so much, but I cannot believe we're in the UK next week already. It seems like we've been talking about these shows for months, and now all of a sudden we're just a week away. I'm so excited to be coming over. Right, finally, we're getting ready. Couple of quick photos now for the players, and then we're going to kick off. Is this your latest stream ever? Is this my latest stream ever? No, I think we went later when we nearly signed Caicedo, if I remember. That was a mad night. Trexbell Boston, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Appreciate you. There he is. A more tan, slightly, well, very less fat version of Craig is the new Liverpool manager. Right, my friends, we are going to kick off soon. And I'm going to keep you up to date. So I will sync for you guys, giving you a time if you want to match up at your end with us. We're about to get underway. Oh, Pellegrini there, the Betis coach. Right, Betis kicking off, playing from left to right. And we are underway. We are underway. The Arne slot era has officially started. And straight away comes the press. And the ball goes out far side. Real Betis throw in. Crowd is definitely a little sparse in places, J Muse. It is. Right, ball back with Adrian. Every time you get the ball, just shoot on sight. Ball goes long. Header won defensively by Liverpool. Ball drops into midfield. And it's again back with Adrian, who just hoofs the ball forward. In typical Adrian fashion. Vandenberg and the lads have it under consideration though. Back with Quivin Kelleher. I don't like the numbers on the back of the Real Betis jerseys, by the way. The big American tinge to it. It's a bit cringy. Remind me to sync up now. Here we go. You ready? We are at 1 minute and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, Liverpool knocking the ball around the back with Bradley back inside. Press comes on from Betis. Liverpool play a nice little ball between the lines. Pittsburgh is not a soccer city. Then why would they bring it to Pittsburgh? That's a bit of a weird one. Liverpool get on with it quickly. Ball inside. Oh, lovely little ball into the left channel. Costas ball in. Defended by Real Betis. Liverpool have it back though. Ball dinged towards the far post. Again headed away by Real Betis. Liverpool back in possession. Szoboszlai. Again, good. One thing I think we will notice under Arne slot is that we certainly look to use the ball differently in possession. Looking for the left channel for Carvalho. Slightly overhit. Ball goes out. I'm half watching Arne Slot, half watching the game here to see what his actions are like on the sideline. There's the press from Liverpool again, right up in Betis' face, giving them no time on the ball. Bradley puts the ball out. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in actually on the far side. Mo looks so good with the shaved head. It really suits him. It's Vandenberg in possession at the back. Cross to Kwanzaa. Again, back to Sepp Vandenberg. Trying to draw on that Betis press. There, into the space. A little bit too much on it. Ball back with Adrian. Close him down. There you go, Real Betis. That's what you've just signed. Adrian just boot the ball out randomly anywhere. Endomania going to be running wild all over Pittsburgh tonight. Now, here we go into the left channel. Carvalho stands it up. Needs support. Cuts inside. Still Carvalho. And less said about that shot, the better. Am I a fan of Nirvana? Certainly did listen to their music growing up, yes. I think Nirvana Unplugged in New York is one of the best albums from my youth. Live and Unplugged. MTV, Live and Unplugged in New York. It's weird trying to keep track here of the position of everybody. Salah back out more now on the right hand side as we expect. Carvalho on the left. Liverpool patient in possession, just knocking around the back line. We did get rid of Adrian, but he's playing for the club. We got rid of him too. He's playing for Betis, mate, not for us. Endo, press comes on him. Ball back with Vandenberg now. Nothing on there, so he goes back to Queevy and Kelleher. Do I like drum and bass? Not particularly. No, never really been. Oh, a bit careless there from the Ginger Maldini. Betis have a back. Again, look at the press from Liverpool quickly and in numbers, forcing Betis into giving the ball straight back to us. Endo. Nothing on, so he plays the ball off the Betis player and it goes behind. Not all the way behind, but it'll be a Liverpool throw. Watch Adrian will get man of the match, said James Hart. Well, it's about time he got it at some point in his career, isn't it? I remember very firmly, he did not get man of the match when he played for us against Atletico Madrid. LFC Shankly said, weird listening to you 1 minute 5 seconds behind. Again, I am streaming on a streaming platform, mate, you know, because LFC TV is not on the Sky Glass platform, so I don't really have a choice on this one. I am using LFC TV Go for it, so I'm streaming it to my TV. Oh, dangerous stuff there. Kwanzaa trying to carry the ball out of defence. That's a bit reckless. Craig, you should sell that jumper. Thank you. I don't think we'd be able to, though. You know, they're quite expensive to get made. Well, no, they're not expensive to get made. They're just Adidas, so they're expensive, and I don't think we could. I don't think I could ask somebody to pay €90 for a jumper. Let's say it's just not feasible. Why do they make preseason games extra money? I don't know what you mean by the question, Aaron. Few people saying they'd pay for it. You're really far behind. Again, like I've said many times so far, I can't do anything about that. I can only work at the speed of the LFC TV Go stream that I have, mate. You know, I'm at the behest of them for this one. Kelleher back out left side. Respect Adrian for winning the Super Cup? No. No respect for that man. None. Zero. Don't like him. Never have. I'm on LFC TV Go, but still 2 minutes ahead. So, Andrew, with all due respect, what fucking use is that to me? Well done. You're 2 minutes ahead. You've made it in life, mate. Well done. Thanks for just reminding me again that I'm behind on it. Like I can change that. Oh, well, hang on. If Andrew's 2 minutes ahead, lads, so, you know, hurry up. Dude, well done. You're 2 minutes ahead. I can't do anything about it. Right, throw in, far side. Let me just check something on this. Why make us pay for LFC TV just to watch preseason games? Well, technically you can get away with just paying 1 month and getting a month free. I do agree with you though. But look, I guess it's all about money. Oh, good ball over the top. It's all about money these days, and there's no other reason to pay for LFC TV, is there really, in all honesty? It's pre-season's the only time they really get the chance to gouge us for more money. I was unlucky, Mo. You probably should have done a little bit better in possession there. I miss Salah's long hair. Oh, Harry, I think he looks amazing, dude. I think Salah looks absolutely class with a shaved head. Oh, Adrian. Adrian. He just kicked the ball straight out of play. Good man, Adrian. Oh, well in. Come on, boys. Carvalho. Strike. Unlucky. Unlucky, Endo. And also there's a YouTube delay as well. So you need to factor that in. So yes, there's the delay for the streaming platform, and then there's the delay for YouTube as well. Slot is constantly shouting for the press, said Damien. Nice. There's the press. Again, to be fair, when we do lose possession, they are working very hard to get it back. Now, we are only, what, 379 away from 1,000 likes. So if you haven't, please do hit that like button, my friends. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. What other players look good with a shaved head? I'll tell you what, I'd love to see Verge with a shaved head. I bet you he could pull it off. Who else would look good with a shaved? I reckon Dom could rock a shaved head as well. Dom's one of those just handsome bastards that could rock anything. This is the first time I won't be watching a live Liverpool game for free in 17 years. Used to get Sky Sports free as I was an employee. Nice. Well in, Conrad. Do you know what annoys me, Conrad? So I got my Sky Glass TV, and it's a good product, I have to say. But the fact that LFC TV is not on the Sky Glass platform baffles me. The press is exciting. Endo shaved head. That'd be interesting. So, yeah, like any other time, anybody who thinks they're funny with fake scores, instant bans. We don't time you out. We don't warn you. Fake score, instant ban. I swear my old Skybox had it. Again, Ryan, listen to what I'm saying, bro. Sky Glass doesn't have LFC TV on it. I'm not saying Sky Platform doesn't. Sky Glass doesn't. Which is their streaming service of TV or products. It doesn't have it on the platform. You're right about the Sky Box. I used to have it on my old Sky Q box, but unfortunately on LFC, or there is no LFC TV on the Sky Glass platform. Craig, if enough people come to wind you up, you could be in mid-season shape come Ipswich. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with a good hard pre-season of anger to get me ready for the season moaning. I hope they don't. I'd rather people were just nice though. Neither does the Sky Plus box. Wow. That's mad, isn't it? How many goals will Nunes score? Has Craig banned Hagkley Gaming? Why? For putting in the correct score? For putting in 0-0? Why would I ban somebody for putting in 0-0? Be a bit weird, wouldn't it? You're behind. Yeah, cool. Well done. Fucking genius. Also, by the way, just because I'm a nice guy, you use "you're" the wrong way. It's "you are behind", so it's YOU''RE. That "yours" the wrong one, mate. But, you know, seeing as you were so quick to pull me up, I thought I'd just return the favour, you know. Ben, welcome in. Ben Sensbot, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, mate. Is that Howard the Alien behind you? It was, but not anymore. Oh God, no. Oh, we have our own one now. Newlon. No Howard the Alien anymore, lads. We have our own. 44 Tunes designed our alien for us. Go on. Again, unlucky there from Salah. 14-15 minutes in, and so far, energy levels have been high. Press has been on point. We've certainly been controlling territory and possession in the game. And it's good to see what maybe life under Arne Slot is going to look like. Excuse me. Sid said, love you, Craig. So nice to see someone say how it is. Thank you, Sid. Really appreciate that, mate. I do land myself in a bit of trouble sometimes, bro. But honestly, I'm not saying I'm always right. But I will always say what's on my mind. Especially if I feel like us Liverpool fans are being taken for fools by the owners or TV companies or whatever, mate. I will always promise you to be honest as I can be. Do I still watch WWE? I don't, mate. It's just more of a time thing than anything. You know, with the channel and stuff these days, I don't really get a chance to keep up with much other stuff, but I did used to watch it religiously growing up. Betis in possession now. Liverpool's turn to do a bit of defending. Let's have a look at the shape here. Again, the press comes on. We force Betis back to the halfway line. Quite narrow. Betis have a bit of space here on the wide right. Fekir, he's hurried out of it, Liverpool clear. It was interesting to see there actually when we were defending, we were a little bit more compact and it was like we were giving them the wide areas, but they weren't getting anything through the middle. Favourite snack? Snack, right, so probably Skips or Kyo's cheese and onion crisps. I'm watching it on LFC TV Go, mate. Again, nothing on for Betis, so they go all the way back to Adrian, excuse me. Terence said, Craig, great interview with Liverpool fan in Japan. Although you have differing styles, I found it entertaining and hope to do future collabs. I really enjoyed it. He's a lovely guy. And yeah, I hope to do some future collabs with Sai as well. Ball across from Betis. Kelleher easily claims that. Yeah, really nice guy. Really lovely fella. And I wish him nothing but success, honestly. So yes, we will probably do a few more collabs together. I certainly will be up for it. He's a lovely guy. Really is. So happy to have football back, said Kaya. I'm right there with you, my friend. Right there with you. Oh, ball. Oh, unlucky. Almost found space on the left side there for Carvalho, but the ball was just a little bit under hit. Now we're back in possession with centre of the park. End out, man on. Back to Vandenberg. Jones, nothing on there. So recycles it back. I don't like how deep we're seeing Curtis Jones here. Don't like it. Yes, fullbacks are inverted. That's a good spot. Fullbacks are inverted and the wide players ahead of them providing that width. Look at the space Salah's in on the right hand side there. If somebody can get their head up. Ball up the line. Again, good football. Back with Vandenberg. I'm watching in my garage, sweating more than these players. Said Nick, it's dedication, Nick. Dedication, mate. I love it. Ball in behind their defensive line. Bradley, don't dive in. Stood up. Betis still in possession. Endo. He falls down. Strike. Oh, wide. Thankfully. Messi at the back there. Some dicking about. And ball falls to Real Betis. Have a strike. It's wide of Kevin Kelleher's right hand post. But that we need to be a little bit safer in possession. I mean, he was close to being off. Ball in behind. I don't know why Bradley tried to chest that. Just get a foot on it, mate, and clear it. I think Trent will play in midfield this season. Bradley playing as a high inverted right wing back. Don't think playing that high would suit Trent. It's definitely going to be interesting to see where... Oh, getting away again. Jones. And cleared. But Vandenberg then gives it away. Come on, lads. Run out of play by Betis. Again, too much. The biggest problem I've always had with Curtis Jones is he takes too much out of the ball. And that was the case again there. Hey, Stonage, how are we? Nice to see you in. How's Arne ball looking then? Looking well. Thank you, Chris. I hope you're still coming to Cardiff next Friday, mate. Yourself and Izzy, looking forward to seeing you. Arne ball's good, but we have a few hairy moments at the back here, Chris. How are you never hot in those sweatshirts? I am, to be honest with you. I am. I just love hoodies. But you are right, it is a bit warm, especially under this bright LED light I use. Finished broke club. Fucking brilliant. Did you think that up all on your own, Joseph? Mammy said time for bed, Joseph. Shh. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Craigie's gonna sing you a lullaby. And if that lullaby don't work, well then tough shit, Ten Hag's your coach and you're shy. Is Robbo injury much to worry about? It's an injury that he had at the end of the Euros. It's not a new one, mate. It's just one he hasn't recovered from yet. So no, I don't think it's overly concerning. Oh, ball back with Adrian. Yeah, I don't think it's overly concerning, but it is still a frustration, of course, that Robbo's not recovered yet. Are the automated offside in pre-season? No, it would be far too expensive to be using automated, semi-automated offside technology in these stadiums, mate. I don't think they'd have the cameras collaborated, or excuse me, not collaborated. What's the word I'm looking for? Calibrated. That's the one. Galway or Armagh on Sunday? I haven't got a clue, Brendan. Honestly, I haven't got a clue, mate. Dink. That's not even a word. Do you think we have fallen behind in the title race? It's a question really for, I guess, the end of the window, isn't it? We're certainly not taking huge leaps forward with doing no business so far. Yeah, but I don't know. Look, what I would say is Arsenal are going to strengthen, City are going to strengthen, United are going to strengthen, Spurs, everyone has done business except us yet. So it's hard to be too optimistic until we know if we're going to get the centre-back and defensive midfield we really need. Again, look at that. Ball given away in midfield. Endo this time. Betis on the attack. Ball pulled back to Fekir. Strike. You're a load of fucking shit. Yeah, shave your beard, mate. Shave your beard. You might get confused next time. A little bit too fuzzy there for you, bro. That was shocking from Fekir. Shocking. Who am I saying shave the beard? Who am I kidding? I'd love a beard like that. I just can't grow one. But, yeah, shocking from Fekir. Genuinely, I would love a beard like that. I wish I could grow a beard. Do I think Bajcetic and Endo are capable on their own of a number 6? No. No. Maybe in the future Bajcetic would be. But it's weird because we don't even know what Bajcetic is yet. Is he a 6? Is he an 8? I'm not sure, but we need to sign somebody. Look, even I think the most... how would I say this? Is the most friendly to the club journalists would even admit that the briefings have been defender, midfielder, attacker. That's everyone's been briefed that. I can't grow a beard either, said Ben Barrett. Honestly, mate, my son would probably be able to grow a beard before me. There was something I was going to say to you guys actually, but it slipped my mind now. What was the questions? It was midfield, signing, striker, midfielder. Nope, slipped my mind. The back are a little bit frantic. Yes, Leon. I'm noticing that as well. Certainly not a lot of composure in the back line there at the minute. But then again, we do have a very, very young centre-back pairing. Unlucky. That's it. Oh, free kick, unlucky. What number 6 should we sign? Ederson. Although, look, you can argue with me about whether he's a number 6 or not, fair enough, but Ederson from Atalanta is the one for me. Would you ever think about doing some in real life football content in the future? In what sense? Like, I live in Ireland, so it's a lot more difficult to, like, let's say, go over and report from outside Anfield or stuff like that. Jones is shy. Yes, I agree. I think Curtis Jones isn't good enough. I've said this for quite a while now. He did have a really good purple patch where he looked like the player we thought he was going to be, but between injuries and taking too much out of the ball, that's the one thing for me with Curtis Jones that's always bugged me. He just takes too many touches. Good ball, Endo into the right channel. Bradley, ball across, pulled behind. Why didn't you hit that? Oh, come on, that Elliot. Oh, deflection. Why didn't he hit it? That was too unselfish. Should have hit that. Right, what's going on here? There's a lovely ball by Endo into the right channel to Bradley. Bradley does a very intelligent pullback. And after that, I don't know what Elliott's thinking. Elliott tries to lay it back out left side to Carvalho, but he should have just put the laces through it. Arne having a word here with Dom. I think we're about to see some changes as well. Hydration break. Well, why not? Let's all take part then. Water break, so let's all do our part and hydrate here. Football isn't seeming smooth, a lot of quick giveaways and wasted chances. Remember, this is just the start of the era under Arne Slot, so I wouldn't be looking to take too much from pre-season games. It's just about building up fitness, really. Salah has a lovely tan. He looks really healthy and fresh and lean and ready to go, but to be fair to Mo, he always starts the seasons well, but he tends to tire and fade off a little bit at the end. Right, we're closing in on 1,000 likes, my friends, so if you haven't, please do hit that like button. Let me just end this poll as well, because Mark told me, did you remember the poll was still going? I hadn't, Mark, I'd forgotten. And just a reminder, my friends, we are being brought to you, while there's a water break on the pitch, we are being brought to you with thanks to our sponsors, Manscaped. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com by using our code Anfield20. Whether it's the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, Lawnmower, or whatever it is your heart's desires. Oh, there goes Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones is off down the tunnel already. So obviously he felt something. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but it does look like there's a niggle or something there for Curtis Jones. So Trey Neone coming on. Craig, I was wondering if I could have some inspiration because I'd like to have a good YouTube channel one day. Only thing I could say to you, Caden, my friend, is just be yourself and have fun with it. You know, I've found that being yourself, being sincere, and enjoying what you do, you know, people buy into you. If I could give you one little hint about YouTube, and I think it's true across most channels, people buy into you, your journey, so just be authentic. And consistent. And I don't mean consistent in how good you are, that helps, but certainly be consistent in your uploads, consistent in your streaming time. Make sure people know when they can watch it. And like for us, I think most people know now, 8:45, 8:30, it's late night agenda time, so they come in for the live streams. And don't forget, if you haven't already, check out the all new Anfield Agenda podcast. We launched last week across all podcast platforms. You're going to get 2 episodes a week, so do check it out. Of course, it's entirely free. You can download it from the Spotify charts. You can download it from Apple, Acast, whatever your favorite podcast platform is. The interview we did with David Lynch was up there yesterday, so I hope you check that one out. Right, Trexbell Boston. Have I heard of Luke Pingu? Probably my second favourite YouTuber, of course. Does football quiz content. Would love for you to go on there. Oh, I love a quiz. Oh, I do love a quiz. Tell him to invite me on, mate. I love a quiz. So yeah, tell him to invite me on. I don't know, but he's already won me over just by having Pingu in his name. You know, who doesn't love that little cartoon character? Kieran said, do you think that youngster that we got from Chelsea can be a good player in the future? Definitely. He looks like, he kind of reminds me of when I seen Raheem Sterling for the first time. I knew he was going to make it. And when I start watching the clips and the highlights of Rio Nyamoha, I seen similar stuff, like an undoubted talent who's destined to be a good player. You know, it's the last leap, the most difficult one to make is from junior football to the senior team, but he is a very, very big get for us in the academy. Do I like Scrappy Doo? Of course. Scooby Doo, Scrappy Doo. Raggy. Is Jones injured? Yes. Well, I don't know. A knock. Let's say a knock. He went off, trainee only, replaced them. Right, come on, boys. In the 33rd minute, and so far, still no breakthrough. I would imagine 45 is all we're going to see from the likes of Mo and that, you know. Don't need to overdo it. Oh, ball into the right channel. Betis have a bit of space. Goes out. Liverpool throw in. Come on, boys. Give us something to sing about. I like that Betis shirt. It's a bit retro. Costas goes throw in. Back to Vandenberg. Good ball. Yes. Right. Salah, get in. Support. Yeah, 1-0. Golazzo! Goal. Dominic Szoboszlai. 1-0. Whoop, whoop. Dominic Szoboszlai. Goal! There we go. 1-0. The Arne slot era has started. Dominic Szoboszlai makes it Liverpool 1, Real Betis 0. We'll take that one. We will take that. Mohamed Salah with the assist. Szoboszlai with the finish. And it is Liverpool 1, Real Betis 0. Dominic Szoboszlai with the goal. Salah has it. Slips the ball inside. Nice little weighted pass. Good finish by Dominic Szoboszlai. And of course, Adrian San Miguel not getting anywhere near that like most of his career. And it's 1-0 to Liverpool. And well done trainee only as well in the build-up. Nice, nice. What are your thoughts on Kelleher wanting to go and how is he viewed in Ireland? Is he the clear number one? Initially it was Kelleher, and then Kelleher had an injury and Gavin Bazunu had an opportunity and he did really well. Now Kelleher seems like he's back again as number one. How is he viewed in Ireland? As a damn good goalkeeper. Same as Gavin Bazunu, to be fair. We've always been lucky in this country. Great goalkeepers in the past. Packy Bonner, Shay Given, Caoimhín Kelleher, Craig Anthony James Houlden. You know, just top level goalkeepers. And look, I understand it if he wants to move away. I'd rather he stayed. But he's 25. He got a taste of first team action properly last season. Played half the campaign. Did a good job. I want him to stay selfishly, but if he goes, I understand that as well. Craig Anthony James Houlden is the best one. I agree, Goomy, I agree. You know, Shay Given, Packy Bonner, all frauds. We found love in a number 8. Oh, yes. We found love in a number 8. We found love in a number 8. Yes, we're going to be singing that all year now, mate. Yes, we are. Enjoy the game, mate. I am paying for LFC TV. Been watching a while. Rather give the lads a few quid being Irish and all that. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate you, mate. And we will keep you up to date. And you can get a free month as well, though, Aaron, for LFC TV Go. No. Right, press. There we go. Again, good. Good. Stick to the comms, Craig. Fuck you. I will sing all I want. You're just going to make it. Do you not know me by now, Brendan? Telling me not to do something, dude. Unlucky. Telling me not to do something. I just go the other way. We found love in a number 8. We found love in a number 8. Doo-doo. Unlucky there for Conor Bradley. Adrian tripped over his own feet there and fell on the ball, luckily. How much is LFC TV? I think it's about seven quid a month. Record deal incoming. I would imagine Simon Cowell's on his way over now. Record deal in hand. Me and Jedward, World Tour. Unlucky. Come on, boys. 37 minutes on the clock. Nearly 38 minutes. It's Liverpool 1, Betis 0. If you're joining us late, that goal came courtesy of Dominic Szoboszlai with the assist from Mohamed Salah. But that will not tell you the whole story. Trainioni played a big part in the build-up as well. Szoboszlai, again, deep cross in. A little bit too deep. Fabio keeps it in. Go on, try. Referee, how are we? Free kick. No free kick. Shenanigans. Bleeding shenanigans. Wow. What an incredibly generous super chat from NE. Wow, thank you. And pink as well. Very, very bright. Slot made the team play Mo's style. Salah kept the team high with all his goals. Even when the team was out of pace at times, Arne is making the team play Mohamed Salah style. This is great long term. It's all about defence now, if we can win or lose. Well, I would say, firstly, amazingly generous of you. Thank you so much. I think longer term Mo probably won't be around. But if we can get the best out of him, as you've said, if we can find a way to get him more involved, brilliant. Because, you know, that assist was delicious. And I said that about Mo last season. He has added that to his game, hasn't he? That lovely little weighted pass, little reverse ball in behind as well. Dominic Szoboszlai didn't even have to break stride for his goal. But thank you, mate, so much. You're really kind. And yeah, as you said, if we can get the best out of Mo this season through Arne Slot's use of the system, we all win. Hey Brendan, Arne Slot, la 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 la. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Ball in. Ooh, half chance there. Half chance for Real Betis. Goes over Kelleher's crossbar. Hope all is well. Love the show, said Chris Ice. Thank you, Chris. All good, thank you. Yeah, all good. Sort of semi-regretting wearing the hoodie now because it's a bit warm, like as somebody said earlier on. But all good, bro. All good. Love you guys, but no worries. I suspect 2-3 years of Salah if he helps the front. Honestly, from what I'm hearing, and again, I can only tell you what I'm hearing, the likelihood of an extension is pretty low at this moment in time anyway. But as you said, if he hits the ground running this season, if Slot sets the system up and it's clearly benefiting and getting the best out of Mo, you know, you would imagine everything will be on the table for a negotiation then. Come on, boys. Press. Close. Oh, we love that. Well in. Good ball. A bit loose there from Mo on the return. Do I have any superstitions before a match? Sort of. I wouldn't call them superstitions. I would say more a routine. I play a bit of music. I usually spend a little bit of time reading the YouTube comments before I come in to see what kind of mood people are in before I start. And then a few small little things really. But no, nothing I would say stresses me out or that I have to do or I feel like Liverpool won't win if I do it. Do I think Kubo and Locatelli would be good signings? They'd be, yes, both good players, but I think unrealistic. Who scored for us? It was Dominic Szoboszlai with an assist from Mo. Brendan, I agree with you on the kit. I don't like it, mate. Don't like it at all. The colour's ridiculous. And I'm, like yourself, I'm looking forward to the away one being released. Connor said he likes the kit on the pitch but wouldn't buy it. I don't like it at all. It's the collar's ridiculous. The rest of the kit I don't mind, but the collar, I just don't like it at all. And Leone's doing really well. Really well. He came on at around the half-hour mark for Curtis Jones, who went off with a knock. What's your expectations for the remainder of the transfer window? Oh, hang on. Ball across. Oh, Adrian smothers that. To get the business done that we need to get done, you know, we need a centre-back, a central midfielder. I'm a bit more relaxed about the addition up front, but we do need a centre-back and a central midfielder. So for me, that's bare minimum. They look like old McDonald's uniforms. Oh, Billy, you've nailed it. You've nailed it, sir. That is exactly what they look like. Well played. Well played, Billy. Do I think we're going to get Nico Williams? No. I think he either goes to Barca or stays at Athletic Club Bilbao. Do you think Diaz will go if we sign Gordon? I mean, look, for anybody to go, there has to be a selling or a buying club, right? And I don't know of any interest in him that's imminent. And 75 million quid seems to be the number. So I don't know who has that money out there, in all honesty. Barca don't have 75 mil. And with PSG, that's not really a step forward in his career, is it, if he goes there? All I can say to you is the stuff on Anthony Gordon, I don't think is reliant on anything else. I just think that's one to keep an eye on. And I'm not saying it happens this window, but I do feel like we haven't heard the end of Liverpool and Anthony Gordon. The lads are playing well. What's your views? I mean, look, it's not been perfect, but I wouldn't have expected it to be. The energy levels are quite impressive, actually, to be honest with you, for a pre-season game in the summer. I'm really impressed with our pressing and work off the ball. Defensively, we look shaky, but I would expect that with two inexperienced or relatively inexperienced centre-backs. Midfield, I still think that is an obvious place we need to strengthen. But look, the relationships down that right-hand side look quite promising. You know, Conor Bradley, Mohamed Salah, Szoboszlai, they've all linked up well together. I'd like to see a bit more out of Carvalho on the left side here. And I think Elliott's been fairly anonymous in the first half as well. 3 minutes added on at the end of the first half. 3 minutes. Isn't Anthony Gordon a left winger? I always say the same thing. We sometimes get too caught up on what people play at the club. So when we signed Sadio Mane, he was a right winger until he wasn't. And he became a left winger when Mo came in. And as long as they're available for the forward line, I wouldn't be overthinking where they play. You know, inverted wingers are fashionable now. May not always be that way. So yes, Gordon does play off the left more often than not for Newcastle. Has played on the right, but I think only like 3 occasions, something like that. Right, chance here at the end of the first half to counter. I tell you what, Neone looks tidy, doesn't he? Trey Neone looks very tidy out there. Does not look out of place at all. Good, good. Good play. Now, go, go, go. Szoboszlai. Costas. Elliott. Good, good. You can see so much more use of the ball through the lines here rather than directness that we had. That would have been a penalty, by the way, in normal football. Should have been a penalty on Kwanzaa, or for Kwanzaa there. Good work, Mo. Good work. Wins us a free kick. Comes back, wins back possession, and then has his shirt dragged and wins us a free kick. Right, we're into the final minute of this stoppage time at the end of the first half. Let's see if we can do anything here just before half time. What's your opinion on Somerville? Honestly, Harrison, mate, I haven't seen all that much of him, bro. So I don't really know much about him. Ball in from Elliott. That's not great. Ball switched out right side. Overhit, and that'll be half time. Half time, and it is Liverpool 1, Real Betis 0. Goal scored by... Did you not say Somerville to me, mate? Sorry. What did you say to me? Yeah, you said Somerville. You said, what's your opinion on Somerville? So I gathered you meant Somerville. Half time. Raf Football, how are you? Welcome in, my friend. Nice little friendly so far. Yeah, it's been interesting. Obviously, it's been interesting. I think we'll obviously see a load of changes now for the second half. But yeah, 1-0 up, some tidy football. Interesting pressing off the ball. Different in possession. A little bit more intentful in build-up play. More passing between the lines. Yeah, it's interesting. I think we're going to enjoy football under Arne Slot. Training only been very good. I agree. Raf said, French YouTuber Olympique Marseille fan. Well, welcome in, my friend. It's always lovely to have fellow streamers on. Always a pleasure, mate. Looking quite good. Olympic Club Marseille. Obviously a great new coach in there now as well. Shimikas isn't good enough. Can't even play against Real Betis. Yeah, look, I'm not... Look, I'd sell him tomorrow. I've said this all summer as well. Never really been sold on him being the solution or a real challenger to Andy Robertson. Thank you, Mark, for that message, by the way. I will look into that, mate. I will certainly look into it. It wasn't there yesterday, Mark, when I checked, but I'll check it again. Is Dan's injured? He is staying behind to recuperate from a back injury that he had. Lots of talk as well that Jayden Danns may go on loan excuse me, for the season to Plymouth to work under Wayne Rooney. Right, look, it is half time, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, just want to again remind you today we've been brought to you with thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped.com. This beautiful set you can see on the screen, Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, can be yours for 20% off and free shipping by using our discount code Anfield20 at checkout. Scan the QR code on the screen or visit manscaped.com to have a look at anything store-wide that you can use our discount code on. That is 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com, whether it's the all-new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, the Lawnmower 5.0, or the Weed Whacker Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer. We have got you covered. Curtis was too confident in his press conference. Now he's off. I've said it for ages. I just don't think we can rely on Curtis Jones. Some of it through no fault of his own injury. But I don't know. I've never been fully convinced of Curtis Jones. He takes too much out of the ball. And I have to get to the point where I say if he wasn't a Scouser, I really don't know if he'd still be at the club. Really, I don't. And I don't want to be negative about him because I wish I could sit here and feel more positive about it. But, yeah. It's nice to start the new era with a dumb goal, said Victor. Thank you, Victor. Thank you for being a member with us for 3 months as well, mate. It's Mali. Said, Craig, do you think the club will make the first signing, or when do you think the club will make the first signing? I've made a bet with my friend, so I need saying 2 weeks from the club. I'd be on your side of that bet, mate. I think yes. I think you're going to win that bet. within 2 weeks, yes, I think you're going to win your bet. Seeing some great stuff tonight, said Danny Bingham. Yeah, thank you, Danny. I presume you're talking about me. I know, not the pitch, right? Thank you, Danny. Always lovely to see you in, mate. And yes, it's been bright. It's been enjoyable. Oiton-Uri, good player. I love Oiton-Uri, Raf Football. I would have him at Liverpool in a heartbeat. 38 million release clause in his Wolves deal, and I would very much like Rayan Oiton-Uri. I rank and rate him very highly. Nick said, did I miss your super chat? I could have, Nick. I could have, mate. Let me scroll back up and have a look. See? I did, Nick. I did. I apologise. I know I missed it because I usually heart everyone I read. Harvey Elliott leaves a lot to be desired on set-piece deliveries. He's not the only one. Trying to be too perfect, just put in a good area. So I agree with you on the set-piece. I think it was whenever you don't beat the first man, it ain't good enough. So you're right. Put it into the corridor of uncertainty in and around the 6-yard box and at least give the lad something to fight for. I think Sepp will stay, to be honest. What do you think, said Ethan Bro. I think if we get to 17 million, he's off. And it does look like there's quite a bit of interest in him. I mentioned earlier on that I know of Stuttgart, Mainz were still there, obviously, PSV Eindhoven. There was some talk about Bologna looking at him as a replacement for Calafiori. For me, it all came down to his comments over the summer. You know, I don't think for me, there's no way back from those comments. So I would say bye-bye. Jones is perfect for the way Slot wants to play. Is he? I mean, I know Jones thinks he's perfect for the way Slot wants to play. I know he was speaking about how he likes it stylistically, but I just don't think Jones is good enough to nail down a regular place in this team, full stop, in all honesty. I'm open to having my mind changed, though. That's all I can say to you, is I never fully write somebody off. If I'll give him credit if he starts performing. I think it's too inconsistent, his time at Liverpool. Bradley is a monster. We have a great player. Look, I have been bigging up that young man for a very long time. And I'm glad that people are starting to see now quite what he's all about. He is just a bundle of energy. I like to think of him like the Energizer Bunny. Thoughts on the first half? Not convinced by Endo or Sepp, said Matt. The defence looked shaky centrally. Not to be too harsh on two young centre halves, and we know what Kwanzaa is capable of. Vandenberg just didn't look right out there to me. Endo, we need an upgrade there. I have a lot of time for Wataru Endo. He certainly helped us out a lot last season, but we do need to improve on that position. If Sepp stays, we don't need a centre-back. I'd keep him rather than buy a quality left-back. DM is a must. So if Sepp stayed, we'd have Van Dijk, Kwanzaa, Sepp, Canada and Gomez. I still want one, mate, in all honesty. I'd still want one more. I don't even really think of Joe Gomez as a centre-back anymore. So, no, for me, I'd still want one more. And I don't think he stays. The vibe I'm getting is that if the money comes in, Liverpool will bite the hand off for 17 million quid. Feels like Ederson won't happen. I think Joe Gomez from Wolves could be the best alternative. And yes, we need a left-sided defender. Another name that we've certainly been linked with, Joe Gomez from Wolves. Now, I've got to be honest and say I don't know enough about the kid. I've not really watched enough of him. What was your first part? Ederson, you could well be right on that, mate. Certainly when I spoke to David Lynch the other day, it didn't feel like anything on Ederson was imminent. Now, look, most journalists will acknowledge that we've at least looked at Ederson. But look, at this point in time, I really, really, really don't know who to think we're going to sign. And I'm not trying to sit on the fence ratting because I don't do that. I have no clue. Well, all I can say to you for certain is the Anthony Gordon stuff. You know, I know of that genuine fondness from both sides and a willingness for that deal at some point. But other than that, I haven't got a clue. Zubamendi as an endo upgrade. Lots of love from Straya. Thank you. I mentioned that to David Lynch the other day, and once again, David acknowledges, like myself and yourself, that he's a tidy player. Not aware of anything from Liverpool's side with regards to Zubamendi. What was your final score prediction? I didn't put one in, Louis, because I don't even know what two teams we're going to see over the course of the two halves. So hard to throw in a score prediction. Trey better than Gravenberch. Yeah, but do we really want to be putting a 16, 17-year-old kid into midfield now? I think Trey could do it alone for a season and then bring him back in. With regards to Gravenberch, I'm just really surprised that we've seen links again today with him in a move to Galatasaray. 3,000 viewers at 2 a.m. is crazy. Well in, Craig. This is what I keep saying, mate. Firstly, thank you to everybody for being here with us. But what I've said to everybody all along is people can try and keep Anfield Agenda out. They can try and keep us out of their award shows and keep us out of the in-crowd, the click. They can try and keep us out of all the events. They can try and belittle us. They can try and ignore us and not write about us. But the numbers speak for themselves. People are seeing what we're about and giving us a try. And when you come in and you give us a try, you see that I'm not just a loud mouth that you see in some of the clips. And I'm not a toxic person. And I think our community is growing month on month, week on week. And I'm eternally grateful for it. And I'm going to just keep trying my best to do you all proud. Ethan said, from journalists they say Liverpool aren't interested in the player, but who on earth are we interested in? Your guess is as good as mine, my friend, honestly. The only one I can speak to with any certainty, I've always said, is being Anthony Gordon. Like, I was really astonished to hear that David Lynch felt that we're highly unlikely to go in. Maybe I used the word highly too strongly there. Unlikely to look at Mark Gay as an example. From my side, as just a mere fan, I would have thought that was a real potential for Liverpool. But like you've rightly said, lots of journalists telling us who we aren't interested in, but nobody really nailing the colours to the mast to say who we are. Tony said, Anfield Agenda will dominate Liverpool YouTube for years to come. I have a goal of being the most subscribed to Liverpool channel on YouTube. We're already the most watched Liverpool fan channel. Our numbers speak for themselves. I'm not going to go into names, but our competitors were in and around 900,000 views this month. Us, 3 million views this month. TikTok, in one day, 2 million views. I don't know what's happening. I'm really blown away in a good way, but all I can do is keep showing up and keep hoping that I do you guys proud and I don't shit the bed. I don't think much further than that, to be honest. Do you think it'll be an Edwards and Hughes masterclass? So again, speaking about what's happening now, it feels like Michael Edwards doesn't really have too much involvement. Even listening to Arne talk himself about incomings, he said myself and Richard are working on it. Myself and Richard are in communication. He did say and others, but he never seemed to name check Michael Edwards. So I do wonder what input at this time Edwards would have. I thought maybe this year he'd have more input than in the future, obviously, as Richard Hughes settles in. So I truly don't know at the minute. Somebody has to pull a masterclass out of somewhere because we absolutely need to get players in. Do I think Trent will go to Real Madrid? I don't. No, I don't. I think he signs a new contract. Yeah, the vibes seem to be quite optimistic. I think everybody feels comfortable guessing around £300,000 a week. Some reports say 4 years, some say 5. And look, I'm as anxious as anybody about the whole Real Madrid stuff. I just think it's too big of a player and name for Liverpool to lose. I think we'll get it done, especially when Trent comes back for pre-season. It's always easier to be have your head turned when you're away. You know, when you're away on holiday, when you're away in your international team, you know, people are in your ear and you start second guessing yourself and questioning and stuff. But when you're back at the AXA training facility and you're back with your mates and, you know, you drive the roads you're used to driving to and from training and your match day routines there, I think it all comes home then about the club you're at. You know, and Trent's a local boy. He'll want to captain the club in the future. The club will want to have him as captain. So I do think and hope we get that deal done. Do you think Eze could do a job in midfield? So, worryingly, I've seen Manchester City linked to a £68 million move for Eze. We had some rough links to him during the Euros. I think there were a few players in that England team that were criminally underused by Gareth Southgate. One of them's name rhymes with Schmench Malik Schmarnold, and another one rhymes with Schmantini Schmorden. Both of those guys, I think, should have had more game time. Eze, I agree, underused as well. For people talking about Ugarte, I don't think Ugarte would fit with how we play. Good player. At least when I watched him with Uruguay, I felt it good at winning the ball back, but terrible in his decision making and his use of the football. We are never going to compete with Man City. We're poor. No, what you meant to say there is, if we don't compete with Man City, it's because we're playing by the rules. You know? We're playing by the... Oh, Mo's out for the second half. Wow. Did not expect to see Mo for the second half, but there he is. Huh. Interesting. Ugarte is heavily linked with United. Yep, 25 million was their opening offer. 50 was the number wanted by Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, we're going to see Miroslav Yaros for the second half, which is cool. Wife and kids in bed. I'm live with yous. Perfect, James. Welcome in, my friend. Lovely to have you with us, dude. So yeah, Miroslav Yaros coming on now. Be nice to get a look at him. Was on loan at Sturm Graz last year. Won the double. Salah won't be on for long. Yeah, you're probably right. I'd say 55, 60 minutes probably. Tyler Morton coming on. Be nice now we get a look at Tyler Morton as well. So, Tyler Morton in there now alongside Trey Neone in midfield. Second half about to get underway. So, tomorrow is my day off live content. But, one sec, we are underway with the second half. What I am going to do tomorrow is record a video and a podcast about the game. So expect that to come out tomorrow. It'll be like a kind of breakdown of what happened in the game, and I'll do it on podcast form as well, so you guys can get that tomorrow. What happened to Curtis? A knock, we believe, Tony, a knock. Right, we are away in the second half, and we'll try and keep you up to date with as many of the changes as we can. Do I remember you, Nathan? You'll have to forgive me, Nathan, but a lot of people come through the channel, mate, so not off the top of my head, bro, but please don't take that as an insult. It's not meant that way. So Adrian still can't keep a clean sheet. There's a good reason for that. A good technical reason for it. It's because he's not very good. Right, anyway. Let's see what happens second half. Again, Liverpool starting to press. Betis trying to play the ball out, but Liverpool have won it back. Ball slipped in. Again, what are we... Elliott's decision making has been all kinds of crap in this game so far. Another chance there to get a shot away, and yet he's looking to pick out a teammate. Not great. Don't know if that was under instruction, maybe? I don't know. I find it very difficult to believe he's been told not to shoot, but Craig, how do you predict Liverpool this season? I'm going to do a video, mate, where I predict my top 8 and cup winners and all that stuff. But it's really difficult to do these things without knowing the transfers. So I'll try to leave them as late in the window as I can. Oh, Yaros. Go on, lads. Good challenge. Good challenge. Yaros coming out there. Sweeper keeper. You love to see it. Yeah, won that cleanly. Good man. Lads, honestly, those numbers on the back of the Betis jerseys are all kinds of cringe. Where's Yaros from? Czechia, or Czech Republic. I'm going to sync up actually for you guys now in a second. Sorry. Kwanzaa gets a yellow. Let's have a look at this. Didn't see the initial challenge. Let me have a look at this. And Neoni's played really well, James. Really well. Right, let's have a look at this. That's never a yellow for me, but also a loose, heavy touch there from Kwanzaa caused the problem. It was his own heavy touch that initially caused the problem. Anyway, we're closing in on 49 minutes, so I'm going to sync in a minute to make sure you guys are on the same time as me. So we are now at 49 minutes right now. 49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, free kick still hasn't taken place. The ref having a word with him. I mean, it's all a bit dramatic here, lads. Come on the hell. Fekir with the free kick. Side netting. Yaros would have had it covered, but side netting from the free kick. Do. Colours are cringe. The back of the jerseys, mate. The half Spanish, half American numbers on the jerseys. The Real Betis colours are cool. I love green and white. But the numbers on the back of the shirts are cringe. Half American, half Spanish flags. Salah slips it in. Soboslai tries to reverse it back to Mo, but closed down and cleared. I'm at the wrong end of a bottle of Kraken, said Patrick. Nothing wrong with it, mate. It's the weekend. Enjoy yourself. Right, 50 minutes up on the clock. Do you think we would reconsider going in for Andre? I still think he'd be a good player. He's only 23. Much love from a fellow Craig. Fulham seemingly closing in on him as the replacement for Polinia. But I've not, again, no indication to say that we are still interested. Another silly free kick, this time against Connor Bradley. Elia has been poor. I agree, Noah Hyde. And I'm a big Elia fan, but yes, today I do think he hasn't looked sharp so far. How much would I want Anthony Gordon? For Anthony Gordon? Or how much do I want us to pay for him? Somewhere between 60 and 70 million seems realistic. Has Carvalho been good? So with Fabio Carvalho, I'm going to say it's not really a case of him not being good. we don't think we've really played much down that side of the pitch. A lot of our good work in attack has come down through the right-hand channel. Good play here to the right-hand side again. Bradley, little bit on the wrong channel there with Soboslai. But yes, Trey. Yes, Trey. Well in. Into the left channel. Carvalho gets a strike away, but was closed down. Good footwork there from Fabio Carvalho. Manages to shift it from left to right and then get a strike away, but didn't have much time to get any backswing on it. So it was fairly easy for Adrian. I don't think Anthony Gordon is the answer. So again, I'm not making the signings. Anthony Gordon would not be my first choice either. I can only tell you of interests that I know about. But I'm not trying to say Anthony Gordon's the answer. You know, I would have preferred other players myself. For instance, Federico Chiesa looks like Spurs are interested at about 20 million, 25 million. That could have been a nice, cheap way to let's see how Mo gets on and reevaluate then. But who's my first choice? Probably the same as most people's. Nico Williams. Nico Williams was somebody even before the Euros, to be fair. I'm not a Johnny come lately on Nico Williams. I was looking at him way before the Euros. After him, who else is there out there realistically that would be good enough? Kvaratskhelia would be worth a punt, but not for the money, and it looks like Napoli won't sell anyway. Never been really sold on Somerville. Don't know enough about Bakayoko. Bowen would be amazing. I mean, Jared Bowen would be absolutely amazing, but I just think two things are against that deal. One, the length of contract he signed at West Ham, which is, 6 years, I think. His age is another one. I would say Rafael Leao. Again, a really good player. Kudus is another good player, but the problem with Kudus this summer would be, to the best of my understanding, that release clause expired and isn't triggerable until next summer. But there's been lots of speculation about us being interested in Mohamed Kudus. I just don't like the number of 85 million. I think it's way too high. But then again, it's not my money, so I'd be happy if we signed him. $85 for Kudus. That's the release clause, yeah. That's what's on his contract. And that's not my reporting. That was David Ornstein's reporting, I believe, initially. 85 million is the clause in his deal, yes. Owen Crowley, lovely to have you in, mate. And thank you for your first comment. Appreciate it. You say you're a long time viewer. I'd be like yourself, mate, as well. I'd be somebody that just really watches stuff and wouldn't comment too much. What about Bakayoko? It's definitely available, Luke. Sasha Tavolieri was saying that he is likely going to move somewhere in August, and we have certainly had a link to Bakayoko. Just don't know. I don't know if you'd have a big enough sample size for Liverpool to feel confident in the deal. We like players to play about 150 first team games. Oh, that should be a free. Ref plays an advantage. Elliot. Again. Has someone told Elliot he's not allowed to shoot today or something? Good work again though by Nioni in midfield. Not doing himself any harm here, young Trey Nioni. Very, very good performance from him since he's come on for Jones. Morton can be considered for CDM. He's just not. Look, Morton's a good, solid player and will have a good career. But we're Liverpool Football Club. We're competing against Rodri's, Declan Rice's. I just don't see Morton being that guy. I can see him at a club like a Southampton, Leeds United, you know, a good, solid pro, but we should be looking world-class standards there. The relationship in this game and the movement and connection between Szoboszlai and Salah has been very interesting as well. Rice and Rodri started somewhere. I mean, I don't think there's all that much difference in age profile between Rice and Morton. I can't remember off the top of my head how old Tyler Morton is, but he's not like 17, 18. What are my thoughts on Szoboszlai? Big fan. Just, well done. Well done, young Vandenberg. Good tracking. Well done. Good tracking back. Good play. Yeah, really like him. Just want more from him this season. I was disappointed last year. He started really well. Then he seemed to be exhausted. Just know he's capable of a lot more. Do I remember Adam Lallana for Liverpool? Of course I do. Here we go. Loads of changes now. We're going to see Owen Beck. We're going to see Cade Gordon. Who else is on the sidelines there waiting to come on? So right on the hour mark, really, we're going to get these changes. Houlden looks like... There's somebody in the Prem's gone in for Houlden, actually, Jurg, today. Can't remember who it is, but somebody in the Prem is making a move for Houlden. Elliot, Szoboszlai, again, good work, good link up with Mo, right hand side. Mo slips the ball in. Unlucky. Bradley tried to pull it back. But again, good work down that right hand side. All between Connor Bradley, Dominic Szoboszlai, Mohamed Salah. Really good connection down that right side. Bournemouth smooth operator, there you go. Yes, I think you're right. I think it was Bournemouth. What do I think of Darwin's future? It's up to Darwin. You know, we all want Darwin to succeed. We hope he has a good season. It's up to him now when he comes back to hit the ground running and show Slot what he's capable of. How has Trey been? Honestly, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say every single person in the chat will back me on this. Really good. Really, really good. Neone came on around the half hour mark and has really impressed so far. Did I catch any Olympics today? I didn't, mate. I was flat out all day getting stuff ready and working. Right, here comes all these changes. Nat Phillips, Stefan Bajcetic, Ben Doak. Good. Looking forward to seeing some of these guys. Unlucky, another attack breaks down. Who do I think will be Liverpool's first signing? Michael, I don't mean to sit on the fence, bro. I haven't got a clue. I mean, your guess would be as good as mine at this point. Which I'm fine about. I'm fine about not knowing who the signings are, but I just wish they'd hurry along with them. Johnny said, respect, bro. I'm in the USA and it's an evening game. For you, it's the middle of the night. Respect. Thank you. I'm a late night person anyway, mate. So this is very enjoyable time for me. Jay said Naomi 8 out of 10. I think he's been brilliant. I think Trey Naomi has certainly impressed me this evening, and I'm sure a lot of others as well. He just looks so confident and smooth on the ball, doesn't he? He just looks so composed. Oh, great ball in. Oh, was he alright? Elliott tried to get on the end of it. Lovely ball in. Was it Costas that delivered that? Any other player other than Elliott, and they're probably scoring that because, you know, he's not known for his heading. But let's see, was it Costas? That's a great pick out. They might have had a nudge in the back there, but you'd want Elliott to be a bit stronger there. Gordon would be awesome, red and quality, but we need to replace him for Salah, and I go Bakayoko. Certainly being linked, Sion. We'll see what happens there next month, because it's believed that he's going to want to move in August. If ever sad, we've seen a full season, or we've a full season of 10 Humpty left, said Coiler. Right. Excuse me. Lots of changes here. Everybody say a prayer for Connor, as he has to figure... Why am I getting the hiccups? Connor has to figure out all these changes now. Better him than me. Have I missed out on anybody? No, I think I've gone through all them. Danielson, lovely to see you in, my friend. Said, excited to see Stefan. Hope he's Thiago 2.0. I'm going to just remind you again, and everybody else, €300,000. That is all that Stefan Bajcetic cost us. Incredible. Incredible bargain. Please not Shun. It's Welsh for Sean. Cool. No problem, mate. Sean, welcome in. The goal, Patrick, was scored by Dominic Szoboszlai. An assist from Mo, and good build-up play as well from Trainioni. Right, 64 minutes gone. Still Liverpool leading by a goal to nil. Do I think Salah will leave? Not this season, Carlos, but at the end of the season, yes. I think he leaves. Are Tara Craig staying up this late just to watch your friendly? Mate, this isn't that late for me. You know, I'll probably be up till 5 or 6, so I'll be good. Right, so Phillips on, Doak on, Blair on, Bradley off, Elliott off, Van den Berg off, Chambers on, Costas off, Kate Gordon on, Carvalho off, McConnell on, Szoboszlai off. Are there more changes? Nope, that was all the changes. Disappointed the Liverpool YouTube channel is showing the game but not in England. Are they? Didn't know that, Jason. You sure? They always show them on LFC TV and LFC TV Go. I'm certainly not aware of anybody telling me previously from the States or anything that it's on the Liverpool YouTube channel. Am I watching the UFC tomorrow? Probably, Liam. It's my day off tomorrow from live content, so I usually try and fill that with as much sport as possible. Big fan. Lots of love from Dublin. As you know, it's 2 o'clock. Yeah. What part of Dublin? If you don't mind me asking, mate. Obviously, born and bred in Dublin myself. Haven't lived there for quite a while, but... LFC TV is a pay-per-view broadcast. I know, but he didn't say LFC TV, Andrew. He said to me that it was on the Liverpool YouTube channel outside of England. Was just what we were trying to figure out, mate. Loads of dubs in. Corduff, nice, nice. I'm way over the other side. I'm all the way in, I was from Shankill. And LFC Fox fan there from Loughlinstown. Liverpool on the attack. Ball in. Ref. The fuck are you waving that off? That was a penalty, you absolute fraud. Why are you shrugging your shoulders, you gimp? It was a penalty. He's onside. In what world is that not a penalty, referee, you little twat? Well done, Ben Doak, as well. Absolute state of that from the ref. Fuck me, ref, you absolute clown. We have a word for that referee in Ireland. Omadon. It's the Irish word for idiot. And that referee is absolutely an omadon. Have I heard of the Brighton Cup? From the sense of the stand or the supporters club from Brighton? No, it wasn't offside before. Sean, it wasn't. He was onside. Dan's is just recovering, Ali, from a back niggle, mate. So he didn't travel over. Your grandmother's originally from Shankill. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I lived there from the age of 1 till I was 19. And then I moved out at age 19. But yes, grew up in Shankill. Loved growing up there. Great place to grow up. Could Trainee only come through with a Kobe Mainoo type breakthrough season? I don't know if he's a year away yet, but I mean, look, the young man has shown his class out there. Don't know though if he's ready for proper senior first team football. Did these referees and linesmen win a competition on a box of cornflakes or something to referee this game? Because the absolute state of it. Well done, Yaros. Good keeping. It's paid to watch here in the USA too, said Woka33. Thank you, mate. Mainoo levels ahead, and so he should be. He's a lot more experienced. Look, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. I rate Kobe Mainoo. He's a wonderful young footballer, and United have a proper player on their hands. But Neoni's 16, heading for 17, if he's not already maybe just 17. And look, I think he's a player in there, definitely. The ref was promised a donut. Is that not cannibalism then? Donuts aren't supposed to eat other donuts. Will I watch Despicable Me 4? What do you mean will I watch it? I'm in it. I'm Gru. Yeah, of course I will, mate. I love all the Despicable Me and Minions. Everything about them. Love. Brilliant. Yeah, definitely will watch it. I'm not even joking. I love all that stuff. Unlucky. Oh no, can you keep it in? No, unlucky. 70 minutes on the clock. Excuse me. Craig, don't know much about technology. Oh, so you wanted me to say, don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a sliding rule is for, but I do know that I love you. Anyway, Craig, don't know much about technology. Hope this is not a stupid question. Is a live phone-in show possible in the future? Yes, it definitely is possible, James. The problem that you have about live phone-in shows is the people that want to come on and go, you're a bald twat, you know. But other than that, yes, that is definitely possible from a technological standpoint. Is the Prem actually moving to America? No, just that gobshite of a mayor in London, the armchair, know nothing about football dope that he is, trying to sell us all down the river by saying, I couldn't envision a day where the Premier League... Fuck you, Sadiq. It isn't moving. It's an English league. It stays in England, bro. Shut up. You're better than Mr. Beast. Ah, no, come on now. Mr. Beast, Jimmy's amazing. Apart from Vandenberg in the first 10 minutes, we've defensively been sound with the high intensity, said Paul Hegarty. Again, I wouldn't be reading too much into pre-season. Like, it's about fitness, but we have looked decent in times, yes. Like, the idea of playing Premier League games abroad is just, it's absolutely nonsensical from every reason. Are we really going to say that at a time where player welfare is not being looked after enough, as it is, that we want to have people flying through different time zones to play league games? We want people going 7-8 hour time differences over to California to play Premier League games? Who does that benefit? Doesn't benefit the fans. It doesn't benefit the players. It benefits the greedy bastards who are already rinsing us all for money. So you've got the likes of Tom Werner, who can't even get on the same page with his fellow owner, because John W. Henry said he's no interest in taking football around the world in the Premier League, and Tom Werner, the greedy TV executive that he is, he wants to line the pockets. Of course he does. But what about the players? Don't tell me I have to drink out of a fucking plastic bottle at a football pitch and then send the players to America and tell me I have to do my bit to save the planet. Fuck you. That's my answer to all that hypocritic nonsense. How's the game looking with the youngsters? I've just got off work, love the channel. Good. Trainee only, really a standout player today. So does that make any sense to anybody else? Like, ditch the fake background, Craig, it's so fake. Fuck you. I'll ditch you, Carlos, that's a lot easier. How about you look after your life and I'll take care of mine? The background's amazing. I love it. And truly, I don't give a shite whether you like it or not, Carlos. Because you have been nothing short of a pain in the arse all evening, bro. So I'll do me and you just start your own YouTube channel and show me how it's done. Where was I? Yeah, the hypocrisy of this, telling us all drink out of, recycled bottles, use paper bags, no more plastic, all that crap that we get told, and yet at the same time, let's fly the lads over the other side of the world for a league game. It just doesn't make sense, does it? Thought you were happy, Craig, today. I'm still Craig, If people come in and talk shit, then they get shitty Craig. Background's amazing, by the way. And I'm team green screen all the way. It doesn't take a clever fucker to put a few shelves behind you with a few footballs and a few books on them. I like green screen because it's fun and we can have a laugh with it. And where else am I going to find an alien walking behind me having a little boogie woogie? Only thing I changed about the background is you have to be moving banners at the same height. We are changing some of the background on the banner stuff, mate. Yes, we do have some little tweaks we are going to make to it. We always take genuine feedback on board, and we do have some things we will change around it. As a USA fan, I hate that we'd rather sell a few $600 tickets than actually have a full stadium. MLS tickets cost an arm, but front section seats empty. So I could be wrong on this, and I'm open to be correct. There's a water break, by the way, which is why I'm not talking about the game. But to the best of my understanding, with these type of preseason tours to America or Asia or Australia, it's usually somebody will come to Liverpool or United and go, we want you to come and do 3 games in America. We will pay you X amount of money, and then they take care of the tickets and stuff like that. So I don't think the club necessarily sets the prices, but they're still in some way culpable, of course, because you can't just claim ignorance through all of this. So I would like the tickets to be as cheap as possible, so as many fans from America, Canada or surrounding areas can get down and support the Reds and get a chance to go up close and see them, because that's what these pre-season tours is all about. It's giving those fans their dues, saying fair play to them for their support, getting over there, and to be fair to the club, they've always been really good at getting out about in the community when they are over there, whether it be former players or anything like that. They generally are quite good about that. But you're right, the tickets are they're expensive, but they usually are put on by promoters, from what I'm aware of. From what I've seen, Kubo's the closest profile of a player to Mo. I'd take him. People say he's not good enough. They say the same about Mo and Sadio. I just don't know, Aaron, or V. Aaron. But we've seen lots of stuff from the Sociedad president to say he ain't going anywhere. From my understanding and people I've spoken to, there's no truth to that. Hang on. Oh, yes. Yeah, Ross. Yes. Good bit of goalkeeping, son. Well in. I know it's pre-season, but this ref is pathetic, said Daniel. He's not great, mate. You're right. Craig, you have the charisma of a corpse, pal. Say that to me in person, mate, and, well, the latter part of that shall suit you, shall we say. I have the charisma of a fucking corpse. See that top corner, dickhead? Show me your numbers. 264,565, and you are one jealous little prick. You would crawl over broken glass to be sitting where I'm sitting. You know, Mark prick. Now sit down, let the adult talk, and enjoy the show. Because you're here watching me put money in my pocket, saying that I've the charisma of a corpse. Look at this, bro. 2,500 people watching at 2:20 in the morning while you're sitting at home in your ma's box room with your tiny little todger in your hand, fucking dreaming about the day that you could be anywhere near this level of charismatic. But it's okay. There's still hope for you. But that's what you really wanted, isn't it? Just a little pat from the king. It's okay to be Craig curious. You're not the first. You won't be the last. I'm fucking dripping in charisma, bitch. Dripping. And by the way, we don't take comments from little bitches that hide behind fake names like The Truth. Oh, I'm so fucking edgy. The Truth. The Truth. Fuck off, you dope. Much respect for how you managed the chat. Maybe someday you'll see a pair of tits, mate. I doubt it, but again, Uncle Craig can fix that for you because I got game. Can see a couple of non-league games happening in the US like the Charity Shield, but who cares? It's up to all the supporters to stop any more reach. Paul Mandingo, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Was it worth it now, The Truth? Because you got the actual fucking truth. When are people going to learn? I'm Irish. My best friends and I bullied the fuck out of each other. There's nothing you can bring that I haven't seen, mate. I am full of banter. I grew up around Irish people. It is second nature to us. You little incelibate twat, sitting at home, wishing of the day some girl actually let you see those beautiful round breasticles of hers. But it ain't going to happen, because you're going to be one of those gimps on OnlyFans going, subscribe, $15.99 to see a pair of tits. It's much nicer in real life, bro. Trust me. But then again, I've got charisma, and I won't need to fuck a corpse where... Probably your best shot. Can I do a show in Cork? Hopefully get down to Cork for a meet-up, but not a show as such. The shows we're doing in Wales and Liverpool are the last two shows we're doing, but meet-ups and stuff like that in the future, definitely. Oh, The Truth has one sub as well. Oh, did Mammy sub? Oh, Mammy subbed. Oh. I'd say your mother subbed to my account as well. If I check through, it's probably The Truth. Mammy's probably there. Came for the charisma, stayed for the charm. Ben Doak. Right, we've got 8 minutes to go. Sharp footwork from Doak. He's such a low centre of gravity, doesn't he? Oh, I don't see the truth comments of the getting removed. Oh, he had one go. He had one go, mate, and that was it then. He had one go and then it was game over for him. Imagine calling your account the truth, like, and thinking like I'm some edgy fucker, like. Ever think coming to Northern Ireland? I was up there. When were we in Northern Ireland? We did a show in Limelight. Well, it was last month or the month before, mate. Really good. Great show up in Limelight. Really enjoyed it. Belfast crowd, amazing. Look, I expected nothing less. Every time I go to Belfast, I have a great time, and certainly would have no problem going back up again in the future. It was a great night, and I love Belfast. And that's the truth. Do you think we'll ever do a show in the United States? Don't mention that. Oh God, don't mention that. We tried to, mate. We tried to. We had a show for Boston and we couldn't get into the country. We'd registered for a tax with the American system. We'd done everything, but we had an incorrect visa. We didn't have the right type of performance visa, and we got denied access to America. So, unfortunately, yeah, that one didn't happen. We had a show scheduled for Boston. Stupid idea to play a league game in the USA, but if a daft person puts it through, hope it's just the first game of the season, not in the middle. I don't disagree with what people have said before, like a Charity Shield game or something like that, but by all, yeah, no problem, but not a league game. And thank you, Stargirl, for your super chat, my friend. Right, free kick to Betis. 5.5 minutes to go. That's awful. Yeah, that's awful. Gone behind for a goal kick. But yeah, honestly, mate, Belfast, it was so good. So much fun. I really enjoyed it. It was probably my favourite show we've done so far out in Belfast. The crowd was amazing. I don't like to do any work when I do a live show, so I want the audience shouting stuff at me the whole time. And Belfast did, and we had loads of fun. Opinion of Celtic. I don't really watch Scottish football, mate, so don't really have one, in all honesty. Exit Only Shadow said, I was at the Limelight show. Excellent all around. Keep doing what you do, mate. Northern Ireland will have you anytime. Look, I'm a huge fan of Belfast, mate. I've said it so many times, even before we went up for the show. Love Belfast. It's our favourite city, myself and my wife. If we have a weekend break to go to, we love Belfast, and we certainly want to get back up in the future. And thank you for coming out to the show. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed being up there. You have to do Belfast again. Do you know what? If I was to do a show in Ireland again, I think I would. Belfast would probably be it. I loved it up there. The venue were amazing. They were so nice to us. The crowd were amazing. I loved it. Anyway, look, we've got 5 minutes to go here. Still 1-0. But you know what? It's been nice to watch. I'll have to rewatch this, break it all down for the podcast and stuff. But some good moments. Doak, again, good footwork. Good to see Ben Doak back fit as well. I'm looking forward to seeing him this season. He's a very tidy young footballer. Mary said, I was at Belfast. It was great. Thank you, Mary. I had a great night. Loved it. The show in Liverpool, that was going to be by far our biggest show yet, which kind of scares me, but it's going to be fun. We sold out the first theatre in Liverpool, so we moved it to a bigger one. And I can't wait. Hot Water Comedy Club next Sunday. So excited. Who's my League of Ireland side? Shelburne, Nate, Shelburne. Do you think Ben Doak will be in the squad next season? I hope so, Cian. I was a little bit disappointed that he didn't make more of the Europa League opportunities that he was given. And then, of course, disappointed that he had some knocks and injuries. But I hope so. I really, really, really think Ben Doak will make it. Like, it's just he just needs to have that breakout season. Craig, take a player off United. It's a bit weird. Your club hasn't done any transfer. Keep up the good work. Craig is a United fan. A player from United I'd take. Probably Kobe Mainu, to be honest, mate. Or Lenny Yoro. Can I have Lenny Yoro? Man of the match. Right, I'm going to say... You know what? I'm going to say Trainioni for man of the match. I think Mohamed Salah had a great game. Dom had a good game. Conor Bradley had a good game. But for me, I've been blown away by Trainioni since he's come on in this one. So for me, I'm going to say Trey. Really missed the watch-alongs during the off-season. They only look so talented. One for the future for sure. The hoodie's looking sharp, by the way. Thank you, Kate. You really mean a lot to me, Craig. Marcus, that means a lot, bro. Thank you. Honestly, mate, appreciate your love and support. Getting serious, 2 players you would sign that are possible. Ederson from Atalanta. Antonio Silva, Mark Gay. Either of those 2 centre-backs. Diamonde from Sporting. Yeah, any of those. But honestly, Marcus, it does mean a lot to me, mate, that you said that. Thank you. You know, appreciate your support, mate. Annie in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. How are you, my friend? Lovely to have you in. Welcome in. All the way over in Malaysia. Lovely to have you in. And 9:30 a.m. It's 2:30 a.m. here, my friend. But again, welcome in. If you're new to the channel, it's lovely to have you with us. Early days are looking promising from Arne Slot, and the young lads look like they're progressing nicely, said Ryan Johnson. Yes, they do. It's been a nice watch, this. You can see, you know, a lot of what we're used to from Liverpool with regards to counter-pressing. But it's been nice to see the difference in possession of the building play through the lines. A lot of our play, and I'm gonna look to see the heat map afterwards, but I think a lot of our good work has come down the right-hand side. That little link-up between Conor Bradley, Mohamed Salah and Dominic Szoboszlai looked very good and very tidy today. Jones just had a bit of a knock or something, not in use. He, yeah, just a bit of a knock or something. He just went off at the half-hour mark. Jason, lovely to see you, Jason Morris. So without the Fowler injury, we wouldn't have Owen come through the ranks. Hoping he only does the same. He looks legit, Jason, doesn't he? He really, yeah, he looks good. I think everybody in the chat's been really impressed with Trainioni since he's come on. Right, can we get to 1,500 likes in the last couple of minutes before we finish up, my friends? It's we're only 140 away, so if you haven't dropped a like yet, please do. Sean Davies, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Welcome in, lovely to have you with us. We are in the second minute now of stoppage time. What time is it in the UK time zone? Well, I'm in Ireland, Wes, but it's 2:30 in the morning. Oh, we're nearly there at the 1,500 likes. Keep going. Go on. Keep pressing, boys, right to the end. So it looked like Jones was pointing to his hamstring, by the way. when he was coming off, it looked like it was a hamstring tweak or something like that. And obviously better to be safe than sorry in pre-season. Here goes Doak. Meep, meep. He's going to be fun to watch, isn't he, Ben Doak? Thank you, Craig, especially for the Sean pronunciation. Means a lot. Oh, look, dude, the least I can do. If you correct me on something and tell me how to pronounce your name, I'll always try my best to do as you ask, bro. I'm so excited to have the Reds back in action, honestly. It's felt like such a long summer without having the Reds in our lives. But, yeah, can't wait. Can't wait for more of it. Ooh, that was a bit of a snidey foul, wasn't it? Brisbane. Owen, how are we, bro? Welcome in, all the way from Australia. Lovely to have you in. Right, we've had 3 minutes now with stoppage time. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The ref has blown it up. It is finished. Liverpool 1, Real Betis 0. Arne Slot's first real competitive game, competitive preseason game, finishes in a 1-0 victory. Your goal scorer, Dominic Szoboszlai, with an assist from Mohamed Salah and some great work in the build-up as well from Trainioni. I'll take that. I will take that. Obviously, we'll keep you guys up to date if we hear anything on Curtis Jones and his injury as well. But really, really want to say thank you to you all for staying up so late, for joining us from whatever part of the world it is that you're tuning in from. Massive love as well to our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com by using our discount code Anfield20 at checkout. Whether it's the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, the Lawnmower 5.0, the Weed Whacker, or whatever your heart desires, we've got you covered. And thank you most importantly to Connor in the background, of course, to Mark and our moderators, but you guys, as always, the star of the show. Thank you for all of your support. If you haven't subscribed, please do before you head off. And I will catch you guys live on Sunday, but we will have a podcast and a video coming out tomorrow. So make sure you search us in your podcast apps. Have a good one. Much love. Adios. I'm off to unwind you, lads.